chat.
Yeah, we're just chatting. Honestly, that's what these Wind Waker streams are. It's just us chatting, which is what I
think
want.
It's really nice.
I think it's really nice too.
I have to put out. I have to
I'm doing it right now.
light the fire so all of China knows that I'm streaming.
Yeah, yeah.
But you are streaming.
We are streaming together. Like I said, like what I asked you to do is like I didn't even want it to be like a guest thing. It's just like we are co-hosts.
Yeah, I'm vibing with
This is
it
our stream.
Severely. Ooh, I didn't tell people earlier that we were doing this on my server. It's okay. It's fine.
I should probably say in the announcement what we're doing.
Waker at Digitaru.org.
I really do want to see if I can get Magimi.com and have it like redirect to my Twitch. I think that would be really, really funny.
Magimi.com actually doesn't exist.
Yeah, it doesn't exist
as a domain.
So like, I wonder how much it would cost for me to buy it.
First, it links to your Tumblr first.
Does it really?
Yes, it does. That's the first result that comes up on this particular
if you look up
when I type in
Magimi.com.
It goes to my AT&T service provider, and it's like, you mean Tumblr? Majumi. I was about to type in for the tweet. I was about to say popping pussy with Majumi, but I'm like, I don't know about that one.
Let's see, if I just look up Magimi.com on Google, the first is an Instagram account that's not me. Then it's my Twitter. Then it's Twitch that's not me. Then it's a Facebook that's not me. Then it's a YouTube.
A really
clip.
funny still frame of Gord. I'm gonna post it in the general of my own. It's no relevance to this, by the way. I don't even know why I'm saying it.
It is whatever. Who give a shit? Maidens. It's really good. It's really good. Should I promote this anywhere? Might as well. Get some more people in here.
I'll just post this under the tweet. This is generally my energy, so let's just do that.
Yeah.
Hi, chat. If you're here,
I don't know if anyone's here.
We're talking about going to Twitter because we're starting things up and we have to let everybody know we exist. Otherwise, if you're not received,
Magimi's just starting screen uses more CPU than her gaming screen for whatever reason. Like, I don't understand why my just starting screen uses so much CPU, but I can't do it when we do Wind Waker because it starts to crash my computer.
You think I should tell people that we're playing Wind Waker instead of just saying that we're live?
Yeah.
I think that might be the
people like Wind Waker, I think. Right? Oh, like Wind Waker?
In the comments because I'm lazy. The game is Wind Waker. I'm lazy.
Wake the wind.
Who's ever gonna click on that is following me. Is already gonna click on it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna start us though.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. We're on Windfall Island trying to pirates. So how have you been? Word.
I've been
Ivan.
Not to get too heavy on main, but I had a very good therapy appointment today.
That's not heavy. It's good.
I don't know. Some people don't like. Yeah, it was good. It was nice.
This is a Magimi sponsored endorsement. If you think you need therapy, go get therapy.
Go get therapy. Yeah, therapist point out something very nice to me. He said, I described why I felt. Enter the password. Oh,
what do pirates love more than the sea?
Treasure? Gold?
Treasure? Oh,
damn, we're gonna have to figure this one out.
Yeah.
You know, I was telling him how I was like, I don't really know. I'm gonna do work. I'm kind of afraid to do it because I've gotten burnt and relatively ungood timed.
Yeah.
By stat in school in the past, and I went through the describing, and he's like, "Yeah, that's a trauma response." Like everything you described, I'm like, "Oh, that is." Uh-oh. So we're gonna be processing that the next month, but hey, it's healthy.
Yeah.
Normalize having a trauma response to your material conditions.
Yes.
See Harvester Core unit.
Yes. Hi, Harvey.
A vine boom? How did that time up? I could only imagine.
Smash it. Boom.
Yellow.
I don't remember any of the buttons.
Game!
Hey.
That's good because they list all of them at the top of the screen.
Yeah. Gourd.
Gourd. Or live slug reaction. I see Cheddar's in the chat too.
Is there in chat?
Cheddar.
Fog.
Cheddar's in chat.
Oh yeah, with the redeems. I'm gonna be honest. The thing I use as a secondary monitor is very small, and it's hard to read the redeem names.
Now I want to unpack. You just said the thing you use as your secondary monitor, not your secondary monitor, but the thing
I don't
you
own
use
a
as your
secondary monitor. Correct.
So what's your secondary monitor?
I
if
use
not a monitor.
I use a very old laptop, and I just open up my stream on browser.
That's actually kind of inspired. Fruit's good. Oh, this guy. You know, this guy had it coming. I don't even care.
Yeah, he did. He was like trying to charge like 10,000 rupees for bombs. Who's speaking here?
Look, don't be mad at us. It's not our fault that we absolutely gotta have bombs to get the treasure we're after. How about you just think of it as payback for the nasty little monopoly you've been running here, yeah?
Fuck yes.
Yeah, down with capitalism. Get the mouse.
So I bet you're thinking it was foolhardy to ask pirates to pay such an outrageous price, huh? Oh yeah, I bet you are.
Kill this dude.
You know, Gonzo, I still can't get over that bit of fast talking you pulled to get that information out of the postman.
Oh yeah, that was smooth.
What, you have to do you have to conduct the Wind Waker in such a manner to activate a wind turbine on a guillotine.
I tell you, the minute I set my eyes on that scrunkly, I just knew he was hiding something back at Alcid, yeah. So when I saw the postman, I just pretended I was all worried about the kid and stuff. And presto, he spills his beans. Good work, Gonzo, really, just top notch. It's funny, though. I'm thinking this is maybe the first time you've shown such wit, such cunning. You know, with your cunning and Miss Tetra Smarts, you two got married and had a kid. That kid would be the greatest pirate to ever sizzle seas, yup, the greatest.
Idiot! Keep your mouth shut. Yeah, don't be so stupid. Miss Tetra, are you listening to this nitwit? Can't you dock him some pay or something? Quick go off, both of you. Keep your childish jokes to yourself and get those bombs back to the ship. I think you've done loading them up. We're off to set sail for outside. What? Miss, we have to leave immediately? But it's been so long since we were on shore. We need to fill our bellies with some good eating, yeah? How about grub tonight and shove it for tomorrow morning instead? I mean, I'm fine either way, of course. Whatever you say is fine, Miss. What I meant to say. Just the boys are so excited to come to town, yeah? And I can't help but think it would be awful hard of them to leave so soon without a proper layover.
Town, boys, back town.
The boys are back in town. So what we say we sell till tomorrow, yeah? What do you say, Miss? The treasure isn't going anywhere. You're with me, right, boys? Who's for a night of fun?
Nah.
You're a fool. You know that? We saw the demolished island. We saw the senseless destruction. I heard outside, or the same thing could happen there.
Not to be disrespectful, but by the sound of things, you're worried more about that island than the treasure is. Don't be ridiculous. I want, you know, the treasure.
Huh?
Stealth 100. Oh, she's sly. Alright, fine. Have it your way. We can leave town tomorrow, you big babies. We're setting sail at first light, so no sleeping in, understood? Aye, aye.
Say that, brother.
Brother! What was today's password again? Brother is still useless. That's what he said!
We put in treasure.
It's probably one of those things. Oh, you don't say, yeah, okay. So you have to figure it out. Or like hear it. Treasure. He probably says it like Fred says it in Scooby-Doo. Treasure.
Treasure.
The treasure.
Gay little. To be these gay little pirates killing businessmen. So true, Cheddar.
So true.
I love that line of dialogue was put in there because everybody guessed treasure. Probably.
Yeah.
In the test.
Can I steal this?
Let's see why not. Treasure. I love how he's like a little silk bag worm.
Yeah.
It's like he's like a little mealworm. Like, ooh, I just want to put him on the end of a hook and throw him into the ocean so bad.
You want to put me on a hook and throw me into the ocean so bad it makes you look stupid.
Never a bad reason to look stupid if it involves putting
Yeah.
somebody on a hook like a little worm and
Yeah.
catching a big old shark and reeling
Oh,
it in.
absolutely.
100%.
What are you doing here? Like, can I steal these?
Look, what are we doing anywhere?
I don't know.
I feel like maybe talking to the worm man is good.
It wouldn't let me. I tried.
Oh, well, I mean, he does have a gag on.
Yeah, he is gagged.
So true, so true.
I don't think he's the best conversationalist right now.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we know the treasure. The treasure.
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 Nice
Ah!
grave.
Yeah, honestly, right? Also, do I have to, like, capitalize the first letter?
Perhaps, but I doubt that they're so picky.
It's just so you don't guess it. Right, you may.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gooped, you say?
Ooh.
Gooped, you say?
Bedroom. Why am I on the wall?
Famous Indian Bronze Age king Chandragupta. Hey, that's you.
That's me. What are the implications of this?
Art? I don't know. Like
Like a sea chart with like the Triforce on it.
it.
So I'm guessing we have to go to 3 islands and like line them up.
I don't know. I've solidly forgotten about a lot of games except some very key flash plot points. Oh, it's happening again.
I'm putting a cooldown on that. The game. Which game is that? Turn into a painting. But that is what he looks like, yeah.
I don't know.
Link's. Not Link's Awakening. That's the little. Like, pseudo 3D one. That they use, like, angles and, like, perspective to make it look like a little Game Boy game.
It's the one that
Link Between Worlds? No,
Link
it's
Between Worlds. That's
the one
that's the
based
one.
off of Link Between Worlds.
No, it is Link Between Worlds.
Is it Link Between Worlds? Which is the one that Link Between Worlds is based off of?
What do you mean? Which one is it based off of?
So
A Link in Time is the one it's based off of, I think.
yeah, and so is Link's Awakening. Like Link's Awakening, like they all use like the same relative map.
Link's Awakening is its own thing, but kind of.
It is its own thing, but like if you look at like the map, it's the same as it was in A Link Between. A Link to the Past? Yeah, Link to the Past. But it's one of like the most classic 2D Zeldas.
Link to the Past, I think.
I think it's Link to the Past. And Link Between Worlds and Link Awakening are both based off of that game. Because like I said, it's like the most loved 2D.
It's impossible to tell, Cheddar. It's a lot of, they always do a lot of self-reference stuff and things like that.
Yeah.
Who's to say?
Oops.
Kind of somewhat related. I do have to admit, I am a bit of a timeline theory enjoyer.
What do I?
I just think the discussion's interesting when it comes to the game timelines. I shan't say too much because I think that entails some spoilers in this game.
Post stream. Have a good night.
Okay.
If we don't see you.
You.
I fucked it up, by the way. I love that, like, I really do enjoy the fact that, like, their entire, like, lower deck is just for this.
There's some boxes there, but yeah. I don't own the lore book. No, I just like studying the timeline inside of it.
Yeah, I kind of know a little bit of the timeline.
the cornerstone that you need to know, that I don't think will spoil anything in this, is that there was time travel in Ocarina of Time, and
Yes.
it caused timeline splits.
Yes, it caused timelines, but there's a timeline like where Link loses, and there's a timeline where Link wins.
Yeah, and then there's also a timeline where he time travels, so he's not in it anymore.
Mhm.
There's like a paradox thing in there.
Yes.
It's very fun.
Yeah. The Link timeline is really interesting, and that's why there's different links, and like all the links are the same but also different. It's
Yeah.
all the hero, but each link is different, except for that some of the links are the same. So
Sometimes there's two links at
There's the Hero of the
once.
Time, Hero of the Wild, it's Hero of Twilight, stuff like that.
Although I think Breath of the Wild is as a conversation topic on this has long been thought to not abide by the timeline
Yes.
at all.
Breath of the Wild
and
is like split from the timeline. It's its own separate timeline.
because there's elements of every timeline inside of it where things that could have only happened in that particular timeline happens in Breath of the Wild. It's kind of interesting.
Yes. Yeah.
Link is a lot like JoJo, yeah.
Yeah. Link is JoJo.
Although I think Downfall timeline is the most supported one, but that also conflicts with some other things. So it's a lot of speculation, but I like speculating over shit like that. I think it's fun. Everyone's hiding in a cave in the back of the island you're born on, but the entrance is blocked by a giant stone doorway.
We gotta use bombs.
Bombs? You gotta use bombs. Lamp oil. Bro. Bombs.
You want it? It's yours.
Haha, you want it? It's yours, my friend.
You're really funny.
I don't know.
We
All my
did
favorites
that.
on voice meter or voice mod got reset.
Interesting.
Sucks.
I need to set up voice meter.
Oh yeah, voice meter.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really should.
I'll have to.
You have to teach
I'm
me.
gonna try to record for the tutorial today to do the TTS. I've been trying to do it for 2 fucking weeks. I haven't been
It's
able to
okay.
record. Ah! It's not okay. I need to do it before too many other people start doing it because I wanted to get attention.
I
mean,
see.
that's still okay, but I would feel a little dumb if I was like, oh yeah, we got the tutorial, and then it's like there's like 7 million other tutorials.
Yeah.
I waited so long.
We'll just make
Like,
yours
why would
really
I make
good.
the tutorial? I mean, yeah, but
Where's the
never know.
boat? In here?
boat?
Where the hell is our boat?
I don't know.
Boat, where are you?
Did you probably got towed. You didn't exactly like.
Oh, there he is. He's
Oh,
at the dock.
there he is. It's hanging. Oh, you just did a heckin' yawn like a cat.
Yeah.
It's epic.
Our
What was his voice? Our preparations are complete. If what the girl says is true, the pirates won't be leaving until the morning. Must meet with Jaboon and get the pearl from him before they arrive. Let us delay no longer, Skrunkly.
Wait, how do you know what she said?
Don't you have something that he can hear through?
What is that?
Is it? I think. Can he listen to your whatsamajig? Your
I don't know.
Your sending stone. I think he can, right?
Maybe. What is this?
Appears to be some kind of box.
Like an invisible
a
treasure
ghost
chest.
box. Oh. Is this a thing? I think this is like a thing. Might be able to hit it with your boomerang. I don't know. Huh? Nani?
I don't know. Or maybe I have to like Korok leaf over there.
Something like that. I couldn't tell you.
I don't feel like it.
I mean, this
Where are we
will always
going?
be here. You're going to Outset.
Dragon Roost. Forsaken Fortress. This one.
It's a little far away.
So, southwest. Wait, what the
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah, I got it.
Dude, playing this game, I am reminded of salt and vinegar chips because I ate a fuck ton of those during the spring break when I played a lot of this.
I love salt and vinegar.
I do too. The regular ones, I kind of make my mouth hurt a little bit.
Yeah, but it's the pain that's good.
So true. But I like the kettle ones a lot. They are a
Oh
lot
yes,
less.
kettle salt and vinegar chips are so good. I mean, kettle chips in general are just better.
My favorite kettle chip is this one. It's called Funky Fusion.
I don't think
And it's like barbecue and a little onion and a little salt and vinegar, and it
that
tastes,
sounds really good.
yeah, not gonna lie, kind of tastes like sex. Like, it's very good.
Tastes like
It does it
sex.
right.
You know, if
Yeah.
someone came up to me, oh, try this new potato chip. It tastes like sex. I'd be like, no, thank you.
You used to be able to buy them at a grocery store for 69 cents a bag.
Ah, so it does
They-
taste
they-
like sex.
Yeah, they made sure. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Through and through.
Subliminal imagery.
What's that? Oh no, it's some kind of fish.
Oh, it's like a shark.
Fish.
Yeah.
Is it what do you think it's an adult shark? Usually, a chance. A juvenile shark? What stage of growth do you think this shark is at?
I don't know, Gord. What stage do you think it's at?
Well, maybe a little younger than a child.
Yeah, like some kind of baby shark.
Maybe it might be a bit of a baby shark.
Baby shark.
Imagine that.
What does a baby shark do?
I don't know what a baby shark does. Maybe it does some doo-doo. Maybe it do some doo-doo. I mean, it would have to do doo-doo, otherwise it couldn't, you know, that's how it defecates.
Yeah.
It would not be good for
It
it.
do.
Doo-doo. Yeah, the baby shark does doo-doo.
This might be our
Do you
worst
do
bit.
doo-doo?
This
Or
might
is
be
it
our
just the
worst
baby
bit.
shark? They're so mad.
The best part is I saw what was happening like since you started. I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's go with it.
It's an adult shark.
Adult shark. We're so stupid.
I don't understand. Is that song like a cultural touchstone for some people's like childhood?
know.
I don't remember that song existing until 2018 minimum.
Yeah, I think it like came out in like 2020.
Okay, good, because like I swear, like people were talking about it like it was a thing, like it's the Baby Shark song. I'm like, should I know about this?
Yeah, like I think it just kind of popped up out of nowhere,
Yeah.
and then, you know, just kind of disappeared just as fast.
Okay, so that wasn't like a thing for. I just, you know, like, okay, there's some things in your childhood. This guy is so persistent too. Like,
Yeah, like, I was like,
appreciate
alright, like-
his grind set.
Let me see if I can like get rid of him, and like I couldn't, so he's just there now.
But like, there's just like various like nursery rhymes or like
Yeah,
weird,
yeah.
like jump rope game songs
Mhm.
from my childhood that I barely recognized, and I just took it like, oh, there's probably like hundreds of those.
Well,
out
here's
there,
the
and I
thing,
just
like
don't
most
know
like
them.
nursery rhymes like that you and I grew up with, you know, are like Ring Around the Rosie, stuff like that, like London Bridges, you know.
Well, yeah, those
that
have
stuff
been
has been
around since
like centuries. And then, you know, all of a sudden there's this new nursery rhyme just comes out of nowhere and it just doesn't
Among
stick.
Us Babies, Among Us Babies.
Among
Where
Us
I used
Babies?
to see Among Us Babies, yeah.
Oh.
I'm beginning to get crotchety. I don't want to do that shit where everyone's like, yeah, everything was better back in my day, because it's just like everybody who got old ever always said that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, kids used to have more respect. Now everything's fucked up and weird. It's like, not fucked up and weird when you were a kid, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
You just didn't notice.
History repeats itself. But my point is like Baby Shark, right? It like came up out of nowhere. And it was obviously meant for like babies, right? Like it's a nursery
Yeah.
rhyme. But somehow it like entered the social media collective conscious. And for that, that's very impressive. Like, you have to give it kudos.
Yeah.
Like, I remember like people were doing like TikToks with it and stuff like that. Like there's like people like would karaoke it for whatever reason, even though it's a baby song. Like, and I don't mean baby
Like,
song is like, oh, this is songs for babies, but like in the sense that
Yeah.
it's literally for babies. Like,
Yeah, literally.
this is literally baby core.
Baby core? Is that like baby metal?
Yes. Well, no, baby metal's good.
I actually, yeah, I'm a
I
baby
like baby metal.
artist.
If you
Give
don't
me
know what,
Chocolate's an anthem, like straight up.
if the people in the audience don't know what baby metal is, baby metal is this I believe it's J-Rock. I believe that's the official
Okay,
genre.
imagine they just put the cutest, sweetest idol group together, and then they backed it up with
Heavy metal.
thrash metal.
Yeah. It's but it's
with
really
some
good.
pop thrown in. Bap.
But it's really good.
Do look up Baby Metal, Give Me Chocolate. It's actually low-key a fucking anthem.
Yeah, look up Baby Metal. Give a listen to their song.
I remember there was like, yeah, that's Outset. There was some dude. It was something on Twitter where this dude who was like some metal musician was like defending them because he met them.
He finally got us. Wasn't it Rob Zombie?
I think it might have been Rob Zombie, yeah. And someone was like, "Oh, these guys gonna go hard. Come on, Rob. What the hell are you doing?" He's like, "If these guys
go harder than you ever will in your entire life."
Yeah.
He's like adopted them. He's like rock grandpa.
Fucking respect.
Oh yeah,
so much respect.
Total respect.
Who's the other dude I like? Ladybeard. You ever seen Ladybeard?
I can't say I have, but it does sound familiar.
Ladybeard, he's a German, like, I was gonna say Little League to describe it. I guess I may as well. Well, that's not really right, but it's like, he's like a German small-time, like, wrestle star, and he moved to Australia to do wrestling stuff, and he ended up in Japan, and he got scouted to do some kind of, I don't know how the hell he got famous, but anyways, he's just the most burliest man you've ever goddamn seen, and he's wearing a maid outfit, and he doubles with kind of like this other idol girl, and they do kind of baby metal-esque stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just straight up wears like the short skirt maid outfit.
That's amazing.
And does
That's
all
base
the the kawaii poses and shit, but he's like doing like you know kind of stuff along with pop stuff. And it's good. Grandma.
Don't go. Don't leave. Don't leave. Poor old grandma. Oh
my god. That is sad.
What do
I do?
Okay. She's having a sleep. You're not gonna
She's
wake
having
up
a
your
moment.
grandma. Don't wake up your grandma.
Yeah.
Let her. You'll have a second. You'll see Jabu and check back. I don't know.
Well, like the boat was like checking with your family, so I was like, okay.
Yeah, boat. They're a little fucked up.
Yeah, maybe I should check in with this guy.
Did you ever go up that ladder?
I don't think so. Oh, he's pushing a shark.
It's a sculpture of an adult shark.
Do you want to voice this guy? I don't remember who did it.
Scrunkly! You alright? I'll just make him Crawler. Why'd you not tell me about Arrow? It was thoughtless of you. The island's seen hard times ever since you departed. But this island, I don't know what you've been doing in your journey. You seem a little more daring these days. That look in your eyes, not the one you left here with, Raz. I'm Link. Very good. Show me just how you've improved your sword skills.
Oh, okay.
By the way, Raz, you got any bacon?
I don't know if we've improved our sword skills at all, actually.
I'd say you were great to start, and you're just as great now.
Yeah.
I must say, sir, your skills with the sword are still very good. Try to hit me 100 times or more before I hit you 3 times.
What?
Fuck? Buddy, it's Wednesday. Oh, I remember, actually, I did this, and it was not fun.
What's the A button? Oh, it's the one on the right.
You can parry Minos Prime. You should be able to parry this old coot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait,
Enough!
Oh, wait, do I have to press a direction and press A?
Yes, I think you do.
Oh,
18 blows,
okay.
eh? You may come here to practice as often as you like.
Okay, let's try this again. I got it.
Domo!
I'm gonna beat up this old man.
You wish to fight me again? What say you,
What's this gonna give us?
Oh.
Hopefully something good.
Domo! I say so. Your skills on that very good. Try to hit me 100 times.
Sorry.
You don't have to feel obliged to do it, but I will cut myself off because I think that's funny.
It is funny. What? I'm pressing A.
I think you have to do back. No? Maybe forward?
There's like, isn't it supposed to like roll around them and like slice them in the back?
I think there might be a bit of a sweet spot for it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. What did you do that time?
I don't know.
Huh.
Not gonna lie, I don't know.
Fair enough. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing differently.
I could teach you, but I'd have the charge. So I just keep myself busy with a little working song. That no worry. Domo.
What does this like give us? Gotta give us something good, right?
Maybe he doesn't.
What if he doesn't? I'm gonna be so like upset if he just doesn't give us something good.
Domo.
What's the page? The page is like less than a square, right?
Look. I'm not ye old. I'm not forsooth. I'm a maidenless.
Ye old gourd.
Modern squash. Twice in the last 2 days. Maybe a bit of a side note, but I think this is a stream full of side notes, so whatever.
Who cares?
I have
We're
been
here
told
chilling.
someone called me a fruit, and they're like, oh, I didn't mean to insult, as a joke insult, and then they jokingly apologized for it. It's like, you absolute buffoon.
Buffoon.
But botanically, a gourd is a fruit. That's
Yeah,
exactly
a gourd
what
is
I
a
am.
fruit. Like, listen, I call
thing
you a
as
pear all the
vegetables.
time, but like, which is not correct, but fruit is correct.
Fruits, yeah, I'm a fruit. Anything that bears seeds, asterisk, big asterisk on that, is essentially a fruit. It also has to have meat, and if it's perfectly spherically symmetrical, then you call it a berry.
Yes.
Which is somewhat people are like, but well, that's actually no, it's not symmetrical as if there's no venation or if it has a what's the phrase? Uniform meat on the inside. So that's why bananas are fruit or berries, but tomatoes aren't, because tomatoes have these weird venation stuff. It isn't a uniform meat. But people who are like, bananas aren't fruit, they're berries, is like, dipshit.
What do you think a berry is?
Fruit. Yeah.
A berry is a type of fruit. And then you
Most
get
people
like,
just say bananas are berries. So
Yeah.
Most people do it right, but yeah. Anyways.
I mean, bananas are. I think most people just say bananas are fruit.
Yeah.
How uniform is your meat? It's up to dress code, baby.
I mean, I haven't exactly had any professionals weigh in on that question, so I will refrain from commenting. I don't want to make any assumptions about my meat. That's unfair. I will say, it is fucking huge. I like buying big steaks at the grocery store. That was a bit of a juke there. These are high level concepts. You might get familiar with them. I can't even keep a straight face through that.
I know, our church is so bad. Is this what you guys come here for? Just like top tier comedy?
Sorry, Cheddar. Yeah, I don't know. I love talking about plants, man.
Oh yeah, plants are dope.
I found out the other day there's this weed that grows around my neighborhood. We have not been able to figure out what it is. And I looked it up. It's called oh damn, enough. Enough!
I'm getting tired of this. I'm gonna go see if we can just yell.
Yamero!
Anyway, what was this?
I don't
sweet
know why
poem?
obligatory this man's Japanese. Well, I guess it's the gong. And the Bushido ethic.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's called the common mallow. Turns out very edible. I was like,
Common
is this thing
mallow.
like poisonous? Is it fucked up? Like, not. You can eat it. I don't know what it tastes like, but I intend to change that.
Hell yeah, I love just eating things that I find on the ground.
Yeah, that's not quite the same way you do it.
Listen, I see things, I'm like, huh, that might be edible, and then I go, and then I'm like, oh, I don't feel so good.
Yeah, there's a difference between foraging and then just becoming a Roomba.
A Roomba.
Yeah.
Imagine me Roomba. It's just like.
Oh, you should see the guy that lives above the swords, dude. I don't think we've done that yet.
Ready? Oh, I guess we did everything we had to.
Oh, okay. Doesn't matter. I don't know what I forget what he does, but I don't know. He's got a big head. I just want to.
Yeah, he did have a big head.
Massive cranium on
Yeah.
that guy.
Huge. I'll let you know.
Oh, to be on a rainy sea. Huh?
Oh, yeah. I'll let you know where we're going. I'm just gonna circle the island until we find the cave.
Bad idea.
Oh, this seems right.
This is a little sussy. Uh-oh. Wait, that doesn't look good. Oh. What's this music, though?
I don't know. We're in a whirlpool. It's too far.
Oh. Easy enough? Not easy enough.
Doesn't do enough damage to it, I guess.
Gotta break it down. Break down the walls. Break down the cage.
I got it.
Take the beast that you are, Majumi. Break it out.
Where's your rage?
Yes.
What was the battle? Is this the battle? I don't know. I feel like I
Um,
just like beat up a rock.
I feel like I'm always in a battle, frankly. And
Oh, yeah, living is a battle.
Also a trauma response, yeah.
Trauma response. Did you know that if you are tired in the morning when you wake up, that's a trauma response?
Yeah.
Follow
Might be.
me on TikTok for more information.
I love this guy.
Oh, he's so.
Well,
What a
but
voice-
indeed, Jaboon. I'm pleased to see that you're safe. Yes, it seems Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation.
Everything can be a trauma response if you try hard enough.
So true. Unfortunately, that is not so. The one I brought with me has no connection to the legendary one. And yet, I sense great promise in the courage that this one possesses.
I
I think it's a trauma response if you're not a coward. I do. It's the only way.
So he's like, are they gonna like let us in on like what they're talking about? You're gonna be like,
He's not going to interpret. It's a little rude.
yeah. Like this little lantern.
It keeps the cave from being dark.
Yeah.
Oh.
Give us the orb.
Orb.
So now that we have 3 orbs, is that Triforce?
No.
No.
Does this place have a temple of time?
The orb
Because
force.
in Ocarina, you gather 3 gems and it opens the temple of time. So that foul rain and endless night were indeed the elements of a curse brought onto us by Ganon. You must intend to cast the land and appear darkness for all time. Kind of cliche.
Yeah, that's kind of cliche. Kind of cringe, honestly.
But cringe. Believe I have.
That's what Jaboon was saying. He was like, kind of cringe, that is. He's kind of angry.
I believe when you come back to play this on Legendary mode after you beat the game,
Did you get to hear him?
yeah, it translates for you.
That's cool.
Ganon's curse has been broken by the power of the pearl that Jabun gave us, so morning should come soon. It is well that we have gathered all of the pearls. Are you ready, Skrunkly? I have marked the places where you must set the pearls on your sea chart. Once you have placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent.
Okay.
Clearly, the search for Jabun has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path forward.
Okay.
It is certain that the perils ahead of us will be greater than you Holy shit, I need to learn how to read. It is certain that the perils ahead of us will be greater than any you have faced thus far.
I like to look at the boats saying that. He's just like looking at a paper. It's like a script that he's telling
Who
Link.
wrote these lines? Who wrote these lines? This is cat
like
scratch.
It looks like. Am I being like Truman Showed? What's going on right now?
You should finish any business you have here on Outset Island now, so that you shall not have any regrets later.
It looks like. What do you
No
mean lines?
regrets. Spring Break, Fire Island, 2019.
Okay, so we have to go there. North, east.
Also get the Blaze in Link's pajamas. That's pretty sick.
That is sick.
This song's so pleasant and is so much horrible when I sing it.
Important hero stuff. Don't worry about it, Link.
So true. Boy, I hope we don't run into any more sharks on the way there.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Especially not adult sharks.
Yeah, especially not adult sharks. Or
Those are
sharks of the
dangerous.
younger variety.
Young sharks too.
And
yeah,
what they
juvenile
do.
sharks. Child sharks doing things.
Yeah, let's try to get one of these again.
Especially a Sharknado. Oh, I love it if there was a Sharknado in this game.
There probably is, to be honest.
You know, probably, yeah.
Because I've seen little tornadoes around.
I love the way he's looking at that box like, ooh.
Ooh. I love
Whoa.
Link's facial.
They are really good. And
They're really
like,
good.
Relatively simple, too. You know what I mean?
Rupees, nice.
Rupee.
Yeah, this whole game is like, it's so nice, but relatively simple.
As long as you have the right rubies. Was that a mistranslation? Or did they do that on purpose?
I don't know.
Where in the CGI games, they call rupees rubies.
It's gotta be like a mistranslation or something.
Yeah. It's also really funny that the rupee is like the official currency of the country of India.
Yes.
It's just very arbitrary that they picked rupee. I just think it's fun.
Like, do you think that when Nintendo was making Legend of Zelda, they're just like, oh, yeah, we'll just steal India's currency?
I guess so. I mean, it worked. It worked for the British Empire. Hey!
Hey. But yeah, like like they had to like known to some degree, right?
I don't know. It was one of those things where they're like, this sounds exotic, and they just were looking for a placeholder.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, if something were to be called pounds, would we be blinking about it? Would we be like, oh, I guess that's just they call them pounds. I guess that's a common name for a currency because in Spanish peso is just pound.
Yeah.
So, but it is a bit of an off choice, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I think there's like five things here.
Yeah, I guess the art of I see why. There was an impulse control test here.
I don't have any impulse control.
Don't you just name Zelda currency after Indian currency? I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it matters. I
Yeah,
think the science of naming video game currency has advanced much since the 80s, and they kept what they had.
What the hell is that?
Some kind of cephalopod.
But alright, so like here's the thing, right? And this is an interesting topic, is naming things in fiction. And this is always like, they say a lot, it's like always look stuff up before you name stuff. Like make sure you're not naming.
So fucking
Looking
true.
at the new Ducati electric bike called the Futa. that clearly nobody looked up beforehand.
I just realized, didn't the chart in Tetra's room kind of resemble the thing we're doing right now?
Yes. That's what I was saying. Oh, we gotta find the thing.
So true. A rock?
Seashell.
Yeah, someone named a bike and called
Yeah.
it the Fuda.
Yeah, they sure did.
This has the same vibes as like a liminal closed theme park. For whatever reason, I just got a glimpse of it in my brain.
Yeah.
It's the seashell.
It's a seashell. If you
What's wrong with
don't
that?
know what it is, don't worry about it. I just don't recommend looking it up.
You should actually go ahead and look it up.
Don't, no.
Do so in front of as many people as possible, preferably members of your family.
Do not look it up in front of members of your family.
Well, they're going to be important so that when you're trying to figure out what it is, they can help you, sort it out.
No, it's not some kind of tax.
Yeah, get your grandparents in on it. Be like, hey, there's this fun new thing I learned about on the internet. We should immediately Google it together.
God. You're gonna get my viewers in trouble.
I mean, this is yes.
This is known.
Yes.
Ah. Oh, didn't work.
You appended internet to it, and I hate everyone. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's something we can't talk about on Twitch.
Yeah, we can't talk about it on Twitch, unfortunately.
No, I like, there's a guy in Hollywood who's just famous. Just famous for coming up with alien languages.
Oh, yeah.
And
I forget his name, but yeah, I know who you're talking.
I want to be him.
Honestly, like,
I want to be him.
well, like, you have to think, like, that's like an impressive skill set.
Yeah.
Like, just being able
He's
to
a
come
dude-
up with a language.
He does work on Star Citizen. I know, cringe. I follow the game. And he was describing there's a language he came up with that basically works off of trigrams.
What? It's a trigram.
So it basically means that every word is composed of three
syllables?
shapes.
3 shapes.
Yeah. So it's semi-alphabetic, but it mostly revolves around trigram. It's kind of like Korean, actually.
Yeah.
Is a good analogy for it.
Yeah.
So there are alphabets and syllables and stuff like that, but it works in a trigram arrangement.
These guys
Oh
are
my
kind
God.
of
Kind of love them though. Don't even. Oh. These things are horrifying.
yeah, they're kind of scary.
Dude, if I was on an island and this shit was happening to me, I would straight up
leave.
pee my pants.
I would leave.
Well, I mean, they're surrounding you.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that they're surrounding me. Looks like I kind of like... Ah! Ah! What is this?
You know, it's okay.
I don't like him in the background.
I understand why these would terrify anybody as a kid, yeah.
Place a pearl here. Oh, it's like turning it into like nighttime.
He did another language, too, that was based around making markings with a knife. Because these aliens have
Nice.
have a knife culture. The writing team on that game makes me nervous sometimes. I don't know what direction they're taking with certain things. They're a little scatterbrained, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
And then he also just made Klingon, which is like
Yeah.
one of the few nerd languages that
Like,
people
people
give
know.
so much of a shit about. Yeah, they'll bother to learn it. And did he work on the Belter language in Interstellar, or was that a different person too?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know if anybody knows. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, go ahead and look it up. I'd be interested to learn.
Because
See-
it's basically a combination of English, Portuguese, Indian, and some other stuff. It's called
Yeah.
Tumang.
So here's the fun thing, right? We are obviously
Oh wait, no,
streaming
that's-
together today, right?
It's a Chinese bit.
And that like allows us to just do stuff. It's like, oh, just like look it up, and we don't have to like stop the stream at all, which is like so nice. Like to me, this is like, oh, this is so convenient. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh yeah, we can just do multiple things at the same time without having to interrupt anything.
Yeah, so the Belter language in Interstellar was created by Nick Farmer.
Nick Farmer?
That was his name. I don't
That's
know.
not fake. It's just like it sounds like when you're playing like D&D with some friends. And it's like, oh, the party comes across a man tending to his fields, and the party's like, oh, what's his name? And the DM's like, Nick Farmer.
Here's something more interesting. The guy who made Interstellar didn't initially make it to write a book. He actually made it as a setting for a tabletop game.
I believe it. I believe that 100%.
Yeah, because it actually has really good fucking world building and writing.
Yeah.
So he actually knows how to write a character that you give a shit about.
Yeah, exactly.
And when world building is appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shot across the bow for several people in the world.
Yeah. Not naming names, but just in general.
Just make the world building relevant to the plot, and it's good. Don't do it for the sake of it.
Yeah.
That's the ticket, right?
And there's
there.
also like the whole show don't tell, but also you have to tell some things.
Yeah, actually, a trick I've learned is that the best way to make players give a shit about world building is to not just include world building as a plot element. Don't tell them about it. Have a character in there that is operating off of this information that they haven't learned yet, so it pisses them off. So they're like, "Well, what's happening now?"
Yeah.
I don't get this.
What is it called? It's there's like a specific term for it in literature. It's I don't remember the name, but basically it's like when like a character says something with the implication that the receiver knows about something.
Yes.
And so it's like,
Also, hold on, I didn't host you.
It's fine. It's like it's like a house as big as a dragon. So that tells you like two things, right? One, there are dragons in this world, that they're common, and two, that they are as big as a house.
That's very valid.
Right? And so like that's a whole like narrative element of just it's a specific kind of world building. I don't remember what it's called. But it's like a way of saying things without saying it directly.
Wandering traveler who seeks the guy. Can't believe you fucking cut me off. Fine, don't speak anything.
I don't like these things. I want to get through these things as fast as possible. These things creep me out.
Better take my silly little orb.
One pearl remains. I don't like how you said that. Also, you know what else I don't like? These things.
Yeah.
What are these things?
Did
Did you see them on the way in?
I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy looking up Nick Farmer.
Look at these guys.
I like him.
They're like
Yeah,
SCP-182.
a good, low key.
Yeah.
Like in everything, like you can't go in there like it's a holiday. Like, what do you mean it's a fucking holiday? Like it's this holiday. Like you don't know about it. Like
Exactly,
that,
yes.
You just did some world building.
It's
there,
world
buddy.
building, and you don't have to like say anything, but you say like things with the implications that people know who speak them. Okay, but and in doing that, it's like a specific kind of, and I wish I could remember what it's called, but it's a very good literature device. It's not used.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not even necessarily. I mean, I guess for literature, but like, yeah, it's like I think the good way to do world building is like through somebody's. Oh, hold on. Yeah, mighty fine boat you got there, bub. Oh, mighty fine goat you got. Mighty fine boat you got there, bub. You must be searching for treasure on the seafloor too, ain't you?
Sure.
Oh, you won't get any from us, bub. Not likely. Let me ask you something real quick. Wanders around on a fishless sea. I'll tell you, bub. Only pirates, monsters, and treasure hunters like ourselves. And maybe some other things that I've never heard of.
That's funny. That's a good bit. But wait, that like, what do you mean fishless? We saw a fish earlier. They were attacking us and flying out of the water at us.
Building here.
And there was a shark. I like the yes
particular
men.
waters are fishless.
I like the yes
You know,
men.
All the weak island dwellers who never leave their shores, I'm amazed to see such a tiny little guy out here. I like your style, bub. I feel like I've known you my whole life.
I wish you didn't.
So hey, bub, tell you what. As one treasure hunter to another, I'll give you this. You'll definitely be needing it if you want to haul up treasure. Come on, take it. I won't take no for an answer. I also won't take nay, nope, or nah. It's a lot of dialects out here. You gotta be mindful of them. Lots of different people sail the seas. You know, it helps to be respectful and open-minded to the different people. See, that's world building. First, open your map on the Wii U gamepad and compare the island charts on the right to the treasure charts on the left to see where the treasure lies. If you press the pause button, you can take your sweet time pulling over the charts. After all, haste makes waste. I also make waste. There's people who cross me. Then you just use your grappling hook while in your boat to haul up treasure. Just press the right, as easy as you like. Yeah, those grappling hooks, nothing pulls up stuff like those things. Trust me, we used to daisy chain people down there. That's why we have helmets. It turns out good for survivability for the guy at the bottom. Well, little treasure buddy, good luck to all of us. Happy hunting.
Alright.
Hey!
Oops, I meant to set sail.
And we loop back around again. Don't fuck with us!
The set sail button is the same as the speak button. Which is why I can't talk about.
Oh, I see. Very valid.
What happens if I fly? If I just sail into this thing, by the way?
That's up for you to decide. I think God takes over when you do that.
It's running away from me.
It's afraid. That means it's safe.
It's scared.
Yeah, world building good. Do it. The point I was about to say that I forgot to make was, I think the best way you can world build is when someone is doing something very normal and average, the world building creates an obstacle, so it makes sense that it comes up and it becomes interesting because it's a point of problem solving.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. I can't think of any examples, but yeah, I also like that from world building.
Like, of course, I couldn't do this because it was this day.
Yeah.
Or Star Trek does that a lot. Star Trek world building is absolutely exquisite. At least DS9 is, because they do society dramas a lot. There's a lot of like understanding a culture that becomes important. Like, and mostly they do this with Klingons, where it's like, well, we want to get married. It's like, well, you see, you have to have the favor of a Klingon house first, and you have to do all these rituals and customs because we're getting married. And it's like, oh yes, so this is interesting now.
Yeah.
Especially since most of them were blood rituals and involve yelling and fighting.
Yes. Which is also how dating in New York works. Lots of fighting, lots of blood. Rats will be thrown.
Yeah, glory to you and your house. Kapla.
Whoa, plague be upon ye. But yeah, hey, fuck your life, bing bong.
There's an episode, this isn't a spoiler by the way.
Right.
Where Klingon is getting married and various crew members have to do it with them in like the rituals and stuff.
Yeah.
Very bad way to form the middle of that sentence. And they basically have to like go through combat in like just extreme heat. And the Klingons vibing, but all of them are like, this is horrible, man. It's just funny.
Yeah.
This guy's kind of a PS5 vibe, is he not?
Foolish creature who does not fear the gods! To the end of the sea with you! Let the winds of Cyclos' wrath blow you away!
Can we not?
Uh-oh. Well, you wanted an answer, did you not?
Yeah, this is like a big one though.
Guy's kind of a bitch.
Where the hell
I
are
guess
we?
don't go near that.
We're in
thing.
Dragon Roost?
Scrunkly, are you alright? It would seem that the wind god Cyclos bears some ill will towards humans. As you go forward, it would be wise to try not to get sucked up by any cyclones you see upon the sea. But if only we could find a way to harness the power of those cyclones, then it might be possible for us to travel across the ocean instantaneously. You do not yet have an item that can pierce distant targets. If you did, you might be able to obtain such power.
Sounds like
Keep
a
that in
bow.
mind.
Okay,
Something
so
like that.
where the fuck are we?
Not too far off course.
That's
Could
not
have been.
Could be worse.
Can't deal with them for a bit.
Remind me to bully Cabbage later.
Do I have to remind you? Like, you're just gonna do it eventually?
I'm just gonna do it, but like specifically remind me in such a way that Cabbage can hear or know about that I'm being reminded. Because she always like, oh, I love watching you and Gord stream, and then she doesn't show up.
Well, I think she got stuff going on this
Yeah,
time
she
of day.
does. She does. She'll like the only reason she never like if she doesn't show up, it's always because she's busy. But I love holding
Yeah.
it against her.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm mean. You gotta be rude to the fruit tuber. It's like required.
No.
Speaking of VTubing, though.
Yeah, this is a very excited way to talk about VTubing.
Speaking of VTubing.
Speaking of fucking VTubing.
Yeah, fucking VTuber. Hate VTuber. God, VTubers cringe. But what was I gonna say? Fuck. It was about Friday. I'm trying to like think of a way like to word this. So I mentioned in my server I made a mistake. On the schedule it says super hot, but then I realized that Friday's April 1st. So I wanted to do something different. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's just
changing
April
mine.
Fools. I'm not playing super hot.
April Fools. I'm not playing. We are gonna be playing something though. We have stuff planned. I don't know how much we can say about it though. I like to see the stars. Gord, how much can we say about that? You know?
On Friday, if you want to watch me, Majumi, and Cabbage, and potentially more people do something, you should ready to tune in.
Yes.
It's gonna be a very normal stream.
Very normal. So normal core.
Very normal stream. Certainly everything will be predictable and average about it.
Yes.
No tricks or foolishness is
Lots of tricks and foolishness. I like that we say that as if like our regular streams don't have tricks and foolishness.
That should have everybody worried.
Yeah.
I mean, not at all worried. You should all
Yeah.
be relatively. You should look forward to Friday and be like, it's gonna be normal.
Yeah. Exactly. Look forward to Friday and be like, yeah.
I have nothing planned.
I don't like these statues. They're pretty scary.
Wandering traveler who seeks the guidepost of the goddesses, place the pearl you hold here.
They're very scary. Almost as scary as
Wow.
hearing that we're going to have a stream
Wow.
without any jokes or goofs.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Is he snoring?
What has a mouth but cannot speak? What has eyes but cannot see? What has arms and is ready to grab you? It's me! It's me, boy.
This
The
weird
pearl
statue.
totem speaking to you inside your mind. Listen to me, boy. Leave the boat. We don't need him.
Oh my god, he just exploded.
Oh,
Say,
What's
Insta-
like a little girl in there.
I was about to say a self-destruct sequence initiated as a joke.
it's
Um,
got beam attack. Oh, these girls are trans. Good for them.
how did your transition go? Just
Beam
shows
attack.
you this video.
Oh, there it is.
Triangle.
So where do we go next?
Answer your question.
I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm so lost. Chat, where do we go next?
I think you go to Outset again. Talk to your
Probably.
grandma. The sound he made was so distressed.
What? Like, I love the sounds he makes. The boat's just like, oh, that was interesting, wasn't it?
You got exploded. Oh, that's a very fun way to fast travel. You're like, shouldn't make the player have to sail all the way over there. They're like, yeah, what if Link just gets thrown
Exploded.
several hundred meters?
Yeah, into a wall.
This tower, which the pearls of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepared so that they might see, or so they might test the courage of men. Only one who is able to overcome the trials that await here will be acknowledged by the gods to be a true hero.
Okay.
Only then will a hero be permitted to wield the power to destroy the great evil.
Master Sword?
Skunkly, that which you must obtain now lies before you. You must believe in your own courage, which has led you to triumph over the many hardships you have faced. And you must triumph once again. You must rise above the trial of the gods.
I love this song so much.
It's probably my favorite Zelda song.
Honestly.
Actually, I like all the sad ones. I really like Song of Healing, and I think Tifa's theme is really good too.
Yeah.
People were saying when Breath of the Wild came out, like, oh, this game doesn't have any music like Ocarina or any of the other Zelda games, and it's like, you guys are not paying attention.
Yeah, the music in... Whoa. Okay. The music in Breath of the Wild is very, it makes use of space. It makes use of pauses and rests. A lot more than any other Zelda song has. Okay, so I guess I do go over here.
They did a little Debussy.
Yeah.
Debussy, as who's more cultured might say.
The bus.
And they did a bit of a French impressionism about it, and it's like, yes, I like it. There's no like melodies or themes. Like, maybe there's not as many, but I think that would feel weird if they did it.
Yeah, yeah.
Claude and his Debussy. Never speak again. It's Debussy.
Yeah.
I don't know. There was we did some WC in the junior year of high school in my band. The word bussy didn't really exist from then, but we were still saying Debussy. Just because it was funny to say it wrong.
Yeah. Little did you know.
Yeah, little did we know. We were whispering echoes from a future age. But yeah, I really like the Breath of the Wild music. It's like,
yeah, me too.
It's just hard to compare it to like Wind Waker or any of the other Zelda games because they all are different.
Well, also you have to remember, like, all right, let's be objective here. Breath of the Wild,
came out, yeah.
Not even that. Breath of the Wild, Link get iPad, right? That's the plot of Breath of the Wild. Ocarina of Time, I'll give you one guess what Link gets, right? I'll give you one guess what Link gets in Ocarina of Time. Wind Waker, you have
so correct.
a conducting baton.
Yes.
You don't have anything like that. It's not a musical game like these two are.
No.
What's the point of this room?
Well, you're gonna have to, I think, maybe move the boxes to line up with certain windows so you can jump into them. I don't feel bad saying that. I think that's a fine hint at this point.
But I already opened all of them. Oh, here.
Yeah,
there's a chest.
Gotta. Oh, I guess you don't have to move the boxes.
I literally just had to open this chest.
Link gets a kiss on the cheek. Oh, well, yeah.
Link gets a kiss on the cheek. And it's like the Family Feud thing.
Several times in Ocarina, I believe.
Yes. It's like a little Family Feud thing. It's like Steve Harvey's like, Link gets kiss on cheek. It's like ting, and it like pops up on the board.
Wow.
And then he screams. He goes, kill!
Kill! Yeah, that's funny.
It is.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different.
I think I like, the early Zelda games, I do think I like Majora's Mask's soundtrack the most because I like being depressed. I just like Majora's Mask in general. It was my first Zelda game, and I still think, thinking back to it, it's so ominous. It's such a well-done game in terms of theme.
Honestly, I feel like Majora's Mask is actually scary.
Yeah, it's a little scary. It's a very
It's spooky.
I think disturbing is a good word for what it conveys. disturbing. It
Yeah.
tries to disturb you. It's not necessarily in your face with it. Sometimes it is, but a lot of times it'll just be like subtly disturbing. It'll be off-putting and kind of uncanny, and it's a really good job. And the music really reflects it. It's very bittersweet and kind of warped in a way.
Yeah.
It's like a bad dream, which is essentially
Exactly
what
what
the
the game is. Yeah. Yeah. I think
I
there's
really like
so
it.
much you can communicate through music, and back to Breath of the Wild, I think they still do communicate exactly what they want to with the music in Breath of the Wild. If you take a listen to like the Breath of the Wild soundtrack, it's quiet, there's long pauses, and it references like the scale of the world and the loneliness.
Or the horse song. I just like the ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-bum,
Yeah.
bum, bum. It's just like good. Yeah, I won't say too much, but when I played Majora's Mask in high school, I was in a bit of a dark place, and it was kind of cathartic in a way.
What
Like
is
media like
cathartic?
that can. It means like emotionally climactic, if that makes any sense.
Doesn't sound
It's
like
like-
it should. It sounds like it should mean sticky.
It's like emotionally kind of like satisfying or fitting. So it's like it's cathartic in that like, oh, it kind of helps you get it all out, but it also is satisfying.
Right.
And it's sometimes it's like an arduous kind of deal. It could be a big deal. So it's cathartic in that I was in a dark place, but Majora's Mask was in a dark place.
Right.
And it helped me kind of process things by touching on that in a way that I understood.
Yes.
So that's kind of what catharsis is. It's a fucky word.
Yeah. The fuck you word. But no, I understand that. I can see how, especially as a high schooler, you can connect with that.
Yeah, there's some stuff happening at that point. And it was like, oh, it's because I was taken from the angle like this is very dark and spooky, and like my own life was kind of dark and spooky, and there was
Yeah.
a lot of existential stuff going on.
I
And
think
it's-
a
but
lot
there
of
was-
a lot of high schoolers have that going on.
I won't say too much, but my circumstances were a little
Yeah,
specific.
I know your circumstances are a little specific, but I'm just saying, like in general, I think being a high schooler is already that kind. So if you having anything else going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so true.
It just
But it was like-
amplifies that.
The thing with Majora's Mask was like, even though it is really dark, there's a lot of good things that happen in the moment. There's a lot of optimism in it.
Yes.
You do, after all, like, spoilers, you do save everybody.
Yeah.
And you help people along the way, and there's a lot of processing things.
Mm-hmm.
And even though it's dark and sad, once you process it, you realize, like, oh, but there are still things you can do despite how grim it feels or how overwhelming it can be. I'm like, yeah, I fuck with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not a lot of games do that.
Yeah. I agree.
Or there are games that do that, but I find them to be personally very heavy-handed about the way they do so.
Yeah. Majora's Mask
and
is a very good game.
Be at peace in what they think is their final... Yeah, kind of, in a way.
Yeah.
That's not a bad way to put it.
Yeah. It's definitely not a bad way to put it.
Although nobody in that game thought anything was going to be their final moments until, like, literally a couple days before, except a few people, but that's part of the weird dream world stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, again, really interesting. It's just a very interesting game.
It really is.
Kind of heavy, though.
Kind of heavy. It's definitely thematically, I think, one of the most interesting Zelda games.
I'd even say the most, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd say the most interesting game. I'd go at that far.
Yeah, I would too.
I mean, like, Breath of the Wild and, like, Wind Waker and Ocarina have very cool themes, and there's a lot of depth to it, but, like, it's not, they don't make you, I don't feel like they don't make you reflect the same way Majora's Mask does.
Yeah.
Like, Majora's Mask is very much one of those art kind of games in a way. Which is sick.
Yes.
Yeah, no, there's games that'll do heavier themes sometimes, and they tackle it by being very, like, for lack of a better word, very emotional about it.
Yes.
Which
Whereas-
I know sounds... Some people resonate with that. That's fine. It's not so much with me. Where
Mhm.
Majora's like, this is kind of what it is, and, like, you can make it better. It doesn't spell it out to you necessarily.
Yeah,
It lets
yeah, I
you
like
work-
that. It gives
Yeah.
you control. It
Yeah,
makes you feel like you're doing something.
because there's a lot of like narrative games that are like, you are sad. This is how you work through a sad person's life. And Majora's Mask is like,
Yeah.
I'm sad now. Um, I'm rambling a smidge.
That's fine. This is what these streams are for. Is just let us ramble.
That's true. I mean, that's just shit. Like, that's kind of why I did game development, or at least I wanted to go into it, is because like playing games like Majora's Mask, or like, I mean, even to a lesser extent, kind of like even Minecraft. The way Minecraft is unsettling, but also
Yes.
not. There's a lot of horror elements in Minecraft if
Oh,
you're going through
absolutely.
your first like playthroughs.
Minecraft is
it-
spooky.
I kind of am starting to feel them again with the new patch, because the world generation is kind of scary. It makes you feel so small. I
It
love
does.
but
It does. Especially the caves.
yeah.
I like it.
The caves are kind of scary now because they're more natural.
Mhm.
So there's natural caves are horrifying because there's just like, yeah, like it's a 20-foot vertical fall that goes at an angle and you can't even see the bottom of it. Like,
It's
oh,
spooky. It's a little spooky.
it's a little spooky. And like, there's maybe a funny guy in there that might explode if it's
Yeah.
dark too. Like,
Oh, but yeah, like what Orny says. I think people actually like it when we ramble on like this.
you know,
So
I don't think you're even wrong.
I don't think like either of us should feel bad about it.
It's
like-
the regular social norm of like, don't talk too much, you freak. That's just in my brain, but I think we're fine.
Yeah, but like we're here on these Wind Waker streams to just talk and hang out because this is such a perfect game for it.
So true.
It's literally just like, oh yeah, we're here, we're hanging out.
We're vibing.
Also, I know it might be overplayed, but Undertale also really made me want to do game dev
Yeah.
because
Well,
it
Undertale's
was
just a good
such-
game.
It's like if I had a top game, it would probably be Undertale. If you were to ask me what do you think the best game ever made was, I might say Undertale.
Yeah, you know what?
Um,
You're right.
You can totally disagree, but like to me, it's just like, wow, that is
Wind Waker speedrun.
Undertale understood what a video game can do as a medium, and it did it.
Yes.
And like that's such a technical way to look at it. Everybody can have a
But no,
best
you're
game.
so right. Like if you look at Undertale, it changed. Like it changed the way that we look at how games interact with the player and how players interact with the game as a medium.
yeah, it was. There have been games that kind of do that thing before, but I think for me as someone who cares about game development, that was a very catalyzing moment of like, oh, the game is an interaction, and you can weave interaction into everything, not
Yes.
just the gameplay, but the narrative. I mean, you kind of knew that, but the music and the characters and the interaction. What if you didn't play the game, but the played game you?
The played game
played
you.
You know what I mean?
Gore 2022. What if you
What
didn't
if-
play
what if-
the game, but the played game you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
no,
that's like-
you're right. You're right. In Soviet Russia, the play game you.
The play game is so true. Привет.
But yeah, it's true. It's Undertale does this thing, and it did this thing to the whole this RPG market where it changed it changed the way that we approach how you interact with us.
Yeah. It took it to another level. It's like
really
the
did.
game is not just the black box through which you interact. It can also be a system which can interact with a person based off of choices. And of course, now you look at, kind of what people are doing. The games that I think are pushing the envelope the most, that people give a shit about the most, are systemic gameplay stuff, right? So now it's a lot less about, we don't care so much about technology that much anymore. In the sense of graphics, wow, Halo 3 has double the polygons of Halo 2. Now
Yeah,
you double the polygons, you go from 15,000 to 30,000. It still looks basically the fucking same.
Yeah, I think we kind of stopped caring about that as much. Probably around like this year or last year, to be honest. Because even up until I want to say 2020, they were still well, there's best graphics, 4K Ultra HD.
I think Unreal 5 is breaking people's brains. I think Unreal 5, whatever tech they're doing, is yeah, that's as good as you can get.
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? It's like a real-time light simulation with very little like rendering stuff, but
Yeah.
like overhead, like virtualized renderings. I don't know what the fuck it even does, but it's really impressive. I have to look at the list again. But it's just like, yeah, what else is there left to do? It's like,
Yeah.
it's systems. That's what there's left to do. It's to make games systemic
You're good.
and to do gameplays in systemic ways and be like, we created rules that handle how the game works, and instead of setting everything in stone, we let the rules handle things. And that's not the same thing as procedurals, by the way.
Yeah.
Although procedurals is a system, it's not. It's kind of like a square rectangle thing.
Mm-hmm.
But systems are like in Breath of the Wild, where it's like we have a element system, so we know how electricity and fire should work. So when electricity and fire occurs, the same results happen.
Yeah.
So the systems are more like fire ? In the gameplay, and the player's like fire ! And that's kind of where gameplay is going. Like, I talk about it sometimes, but I follow Star Citizen closely, and a lot of the development time in there is like, oh, we need to make systems and rules so that this universe can happen and missions can come out of it. So when player does thing in game, game rules go yes, yes, yes. And great stuff. That was a very long lecture about game systems.
Mm-hmm.
I love talking about it though. Yeah, this area is sick. This is some good level design.
Mm-hmm.
And art. But that's the frontier, I think, for games. Is now it's just about who can create cool systems. Or just, oh, I forgot the little guy follows you.
No, it's an interesting topic. It's game dev is so interesting, especially in the context of gamers.
Yeah. I wouldn't say Ultra Kill has systems. I think Ultra Kill is, I'm just trying to think of other games.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ultra Kill is just an example of good design
Yes.
and understanding the assignment.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a well-designed game of any genre will always be good as long as you understand how to design something good.
What I think Ultra Kill is, and like why Ultra Kill feels so good, is that it basically takes a genre and then expands upon the genre itself, and not in the same way that like most games do, but in the way that's like, here's the genre, here's a whole new subset of the genre, right? It took the boomer shooter genre and it's like, all right, but what if it was movement based?
Yeah, it's kind of like, hey, we know that people like doing speedrunning. What if we leaned into that a bit?
Yeah.
Which is I mean, it's also just very well designed.
Yes.
It's just on top of all that.
Yeah, Ultra Kill is just good. One of the games of all time.
Yes.
What is this? Right? Oh, I had to stand here. Okay.
Jeez. Ooh, that's kind of haunting in a way. I like it. Okay, I need to use the restroom
That's fine.
so quickly.
That's fine.
I'll be back in a sec. I think you're about to get a little plot. So
Man melody.
You're-
My kin wait beyond the doors. Control them and guide them to their places of truth to open the path to the gods. Alright, buddy. If you say so. But yeah, like, I feel like Ultra Kill is a,
It's Link, it's me. The statue inside your brain.
Ultra Kill is just, it changes the way that we look at the genre, in the best ways possible. That's why I love the game so much. You guys know I love the game. I speedrun the game, for God's sake. Oh. Who knows? What do I do?
Ah!
I want to put the grappling hook on. It's easier for me.
Ah! Come on!
Oh. I see. Even my ordering of items confuses your brain. What's wrong with my items?
It's me. It's me, statue, the link inside your brain.
Why would you put the grapple hook on X? That's what I don't understand. Because you have to be able to aim with the grappling hook, and you can't aim and press X at the same time. Maybe it's easier to reach. No, it's not. What do you mean you can aim with the left stick and hold X? No, you move with the left stick. I'm gonna do it right now. We're gonna put the grappling hook on X. See, no, you just move with the left stick.
Okay, I'm back.
Chat's lying to me.
Let's see.
I don't have gyro stuff. We're playing
We're playing this on
the broken Wii U. My Wii U's broken.
yeah, Majumi only has
The
GameCube
gyro controls
controllers.
doesn't work that well.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Even with the bottom of my thumb. What else am I gonna use it with? But I use the thumb to press the button. So I put it on the bumper.
Oh, ouch! Holy shit!
You right?
There's this tooth at the back of my mouth that hurts incredibly.
Oh. I mean, I feel that. I've been having tooth pain lately. I think I've told you about this. I'm getting my wisdom teeth removed. It's too expensive. So.
Oh! Hmm.
Die.
Yeah, that hurts back there. Oh boy.
Yeah, you be careful.
Oh well.
Die.
It's technically one of my wisdom teeth. I didn't get them pulled because I had braces that moved my teeth.
I see.
So they're like, yep, we can just scooch those bad boys up there. We gotta do it anyways.
Huh. So you have your wisdom teeth, huh? Like, are they out?
Well, if this feeling, ouch, is anything to go by, I might not have them for long.
The bow.
Word it this way, they're sort of out. They haven't come through the gum.
Interesting. Yeah, mine are stuck. Mine are very stuck, so.
It might be possible that my little toothlet there in the back left might have a cavity.
Hmm.
Oh, you know, it's hard to clean back there.
Yeah, yeah.
So far, no pain. Well, maybe I slept on him weird. Maybe he'll get better. But if he doesn't, it's fine. Maybe.
Slept on your tooth?
I don't know. Maybe I just slept wrong.
On your tooth?
Who's to say?
What does that mean?
Sometimes your body just hurts.
See, that's true. Listen, you know me. My body hurts all the time. I just like the implications, like, oh, like I slept on my tooth wrong.
I don't know.
Like, listen, it happens to the best of us.
I do sleep tooth first. So
Tooth first. I love the implications of that. tooth first, mouth open. That's the way I like to eat.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I
Yeah.
have to eat my pillow to fall asleep. Also, I got salt and vinegar kettle chips when I was
Let's
down there because I realized
go.
I had some.
Let's go.
I like the way these guys stare.
Yeah, I do too.
Two scales that represent how fat my ass is, and also how fat my meat is. Constantly in flux.
That didn't.
Philosophers have wondered forever where they will finally rest.
Why are we like this?
I don't know. It's a trauma response.
It's a trauma. Oh God.
You know, people slept on their backs.
Yes, people. I mean, all right. So I'm a side sleeper myself. But sometimes when my back is hurting, 'cause I have back pain. Listen, gang. I know I'm 21, but like I get back pain.
Yeah.
But like, so sometimes when my back really hurts, I'll sleep on my back.
You don't know how I fall asleep?
Yeah.
Fall asleep on my front.
Really?
I wake up on my back.
You wake up on your back?
Yeah, but I fall asleep on my front.
Oops. Interesting.
So I go to bed at night. I literally tooth first. So true. It's basically spread out like a starfish.
Yeah.
Or my arms are out. I just kind of put my face kind of to the side. It's not entirely my front. It's hard to describe.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Because you can't like
kinda
sleep with your face like in the pillow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you roll around at night, so it's no surprise I wake up in a different position.
Right.
That part makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll like put my face. Here's the crazy part though. I used to sleep on the floor a lot.
Yeah.
Still fell asleep on my front.
That's not that abnormal.
And I put the pillow over my head. So
Over your head?
I'd be dunking my
You're trying to snuff yourself out, but you just were doing it wrong?
Well, no. It was over my head. So there's a pillow over my head. There's a blanket over the pillow and my head.
Right.
And my face is buried essentially into a blanket on the ground. And then I wake up on my back.
Yeah. You sleep very interesting. But here's the thing,
I don't know
right?
why. That's just where it's comfortable
Here's
for
the
me.
thing. You're not the first person I met that slept like that.
What?
Yeah, you're not the first person I've met that sleeps like that.
Well, who? What?
I knew this girl, and that's how she would sleep.
Yep.
She would just sleep, like on the front, just on the ground.
Yep.
Sometimes with a pillow, sometimes not. Just like that's just how she would do it. I was like, what? How do you fall asleep like that? Like, I would be like, how do you fall asleep like that? And she'd already be asleep.
You should get me in touch with her so we can form a cult.
I
I think that's the next move.
I also think that's
Yeah,
the next
a
one.
cult.
The tooth first sleeping cult.
Yeah.
Very important. Joy pendant. I don't know what these are for.
We're making you feel joy.
Can I just void out to get to the center?
You
of it?
fucking machine.
Again? I can't. Okay, well. Speedrun strats. But
Also,
yeah,
I had really bad sleep paralysis that made me sleep that way.
interesting.
I didn't want my to be exposed because I was scared. It was just more comfortable to be wrapped up like a worm with my face in the ground.
Hold on. Hold on. So,
Yeah?
because of sleep paralysis, you're like,
They can't get to me if my ass is out.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I knew it was sleep paralysis. It was just less scary to have my head out.
yeah.
just calmed me down
Oof, there's back off
because I couldn't see anything. So it was just nicer to wake up and be relatively blind. It feels comfortable to be enveloped.
Yes,
in,
it
like, a
does. It
blanket.
does. Like I 100% get that. I just love like your like thought process of like, my ass will protect me. My fat ass will
Yeah,
act as a
exactly.
cushion for anything that tries to get me.
The sleep paralysis demon will be like, that ass is too fat. I don't know, man.
Exactly.
I mean, there wasn't a thought process. It's just like, this feels good. I'm gonna do this.
How do I explode this, by the way?
Just time it a little better, I think.
Like that. It's true. Listen, they can't get you if your ass is out.
So true.
They'll be too distracted. Be like, ooh, that's a nice ass. And then they leave. It's going really well.
Can't you just throw it at the wall?
I'm trying. There we go.
There you go.
Whole door back here.
A door. Uh-oh.
I'm checking. What does it want me to check? Oh, there it is.
This looks like Wario.
Oh, it worked. I'm so smart.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Jesus Crimbo? That's all I can think of.
Jesus
Thank you for
Crimbo?
You want to launch inquiries? You want to hire me for birthday parties, for bat mitzvahs?
It's fun.
You can find me on Craigslist. Yeah. Only bat mitzvahs though. I don't do bar mitzvahs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the difference? Is like gender, right?
Yeah, I forget which one's.
I don't remember which one's which.
I think bat mitzvahs is for girls and bar mitzvahs is for boys.
I think so too. And the reason that I remember that is because a very long time ago, I had a friend, and she was like, she was the daughter of my dentist, actually, at the time. And we had a birthday party, and her dad, the dentist, was a funny guy. And the cake he got said "Happy Bar Mitzvah Levin" on it.
That's amazing.
And he did it on purpose too.
No, I just had a thought.
Yeah.
I actually do know one of my friends is gender queer and also Jewish. I should ask them if what they do if you don't do a gender thing. What kind of mitzvah you have.
What kind of mitzvah? I don't think it's the right
It's like-
terminology, but yeah.
No, it's probably horribly incorrect. Oh, Bart mitzvah? No, that's
Bart.
this is it's for Simpsons character. Sorry, pun.
The Bart mitzvah. Wow, I can't believe Bart from The Simpsons is Jewish.
And gender queer for that.
And good for them.
And the Torah's got some bangers in it. I need to read this shit.
How do I get this guy?
I don't know. I like that you refer to pressing a switch as getting this guy. It's so confrontational.
Try leaf? What do you mean try leaf? What's the leaf gonna do here?
Try dog.
Fly over? I could. Oh yeah, I can fly with this thing, can't I? You're so smart. My chat's so smart.
Oh my god. The brain.
Bullshit! I have to call him off at first. See, what's interesting is that this dungeon doesn't follow the Zelda rule, which is they only make sure the dungeon requires 3 items. This one's used 4 already.
Oh.
I'm not sure if you know about that rule in Zelda, but
Nope.
in most old school Zeldas, the dungeons are designed in such a way that you only need the same amount of items that you have buttons.
Oh,
So in Wind
okay.
Waker, you only have 3 buttons, right? And so the rule would be that. Fuck is that?
Don't worry about it.
It's shooting orbs at me. Anyway, the rule would be that that in the dungeon you would only end up using 3 items, so that you don't have to go into your inventory.
Okay.
Switch a lot, but that like this one doesn't do that. Unless there's one that I don't need, and I don't understand
Oh.
when I don't need.
It's a Wizrobe, but since it's
like a toucan.
silence, he's a toucan. Wizrobes in all Zelda games are assholes. I'm 100%
Oh, yeah.
convinced.
That's kind of their thing.
Since the dawn of time, these guys have been assholes.
Alone, warm wizard.
But yeah, so like most dungeons only require like a certain amount of items.
Huh. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. And they don't usually break it, but I guess in this one they did. I don't know why it started to fall there. Interesting way the weight.
Well, you know.
Listen. If I made a tower that was a challenge for the heroes, I would just put in there infinite minesweeper. It's an endless field of minesweeper, and if they die, they die.
I'd make them read a copy of Ready Player One.
God. Why?
Not as a test, just to fuck with them.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Like I said, just to fuck with them.
Just to fuck with them.
Yeah.
I see.
And if they can't read the book, it's even funnier.
That is really funny.
I'm a sadist. I don't enjoy it.
You're a sadist who doesn't enjoy it?
That's what happens when you're a depressed sadist. You do things that like torture people, but you don't really like feel it. I'm a sadist out of obligation, not out of
obligation.
It's the kind of god I would be.
Yeah.
That's just being an asshole.
It is.
I don't know. I think assholes can enjoy themselves
That's
too.
true. I think assholes usually have a touch of sadism.
It's just more of like I consider it my godly duty to be bad.
Yeah. A professional sadist whose heart
That-
isn't really in the job.
I like that. That works.
Mickey.
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 Uh-oh. They've been possessed by the power of Big Key. Oh, look at our butts!
Yeah, I'm trying to hit their butt.
Hit them in the butt.
Look at me run around.
These things are kind of similar to the Wild robots in a way.
The what things?
The Breath of the Wild robots, you know what I mean?
Yes, a little bit.
There's some similarities. Not, I don't think on purpose, but nonetheless.
Just some low guys.
Just some little guys.
We're pretty high up.
You know, for being deep underwater, there's not a whole lot of kelp and stuff that's hanging off this thing. This thing could probably smell horrible and lousy with like barnacles and ugh, could you imagine?
Definitely.
I
This
guess it was
thing
preserved by
is
the god's
dang.
power or something. Yeah.
Okay, good fuck.
An eyeball? Really?
An eyeball.
How cliche.
Ow.
I love the wow.
I think the birds ran into the eyeball.
Amazing. This is Dungeons boss. Don't say it. I just forgot. Of course. Oh,
I should have kept those. Well,
I think you can jar them.
no, yeah, definitely. Jarred fairies, like Rainbow Dash.
Like pickles. Wait a
Or
minute.
like
Like what?
What? Well, I've done
Oh,
well.
I got this.
Fine. Oh,
No, you keep going.
accept this final challenge.
There's just a
Wow,
small,
eyeballs.
like, stuffed Among Us that pops out of the ceiling.
It's just like it makes a little squeaky toy sound.
It starts doing the Fortnite dance.
A little stuffed Among Us doing the Fortnite dance.
Ah, he's coming right at us.
This is a lot like Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, this is big Breath of the Wild vibes.
I like that. I forgot that about the art style.
Hmm.
You know, there's a boss in the SpongeBob game that's a lot like this too. Ah, yes, the floating stone head that shoots explosions out of its mouth. What a classic cornerstone. I love it. Where would we be without floating stone heads that shoot explosions out of their mouths?
Honestly, the Stone Ages.
So true. Uh-oh.
It's so hard to aim at this guy.
Who would have expected the stone head to shoot explosions out of his mouth?
This
Certainly
feels like
not
a
I.
FromSoft boss with the way
Well, FromSoft, like in my favorite game, Dark Souls?
Dark Souls. It's always darkest before the Souls.
It's always darkest before the souls. What happens if you run out of arrows?
I don't know, but I'm going too soon.
Oh, I think you... Well, you could just use the boomerang, probably.
Oh yeah.
I was just watching and thinking, like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Normally they like summon like extra guys, don't they? He sneezes out arrows?
This guy has vaguely reminded me of Motherboard from Cyber Chase. I don't know why.
Oh, absolutely.
Process that one. Well, she's also a giant head. Or, well,
Did he just
giant
like sweep
perhaps
me off the
relative.
stage?
Yeah, I think he just did.
Can I get up, please?
Yeah, those look a lot like the Sheikah runes too, down at the bottom. Like, there's no actual connection, but I just like that they look like them.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you.
Just, well, yeah, I guess you were throwing all of them at his head. You need to get rid of them eventually.
But he just smacked me.
Sneezes more arrows for you. What a kind man.
That's really funny. And it happens as soon as you run out too. It's like he just notices. He's like, oh, here you go.
Sorry, dude. That would be rather unchill of me.
I mean, alright, so to
true.
be fair, this is supposed to be like a challenge, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to win.
It doesn't seem like he's like against killing you.
Yeah. Interesting boss fight, though. I like it.
Oh, sweatingly. Excuse me. Thank God they made sure that that can just go into the mouth like that.
Yeah. Path now
Oh.
be yours. Oh, chosen one. Will now come to the path as tied to your fate, to the path you have chosen. Go forward, caution. Okay.
Like, I love the way he jumps like a freak.
Oh, absolutely. You're like, yeah, yeah. He jumps like Mega Man.
Huh? Gesundheit.
He just sneezes stuff at you. That Harkinator was very close to the beam, and I almost stepped into the beam without getting it.
Oh, that would have sucked.
It would be really funny.
I hate it when I step into beams.
Oh,
in an
absolutely.
untimely way.
Like, the worst thing that can happen is, like, accidentally stepping into beams. Happens to me almost daily, though. Ringing the bell. What is that? What the hell is that?
That's uranium. The oceans are horribly polluted.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What's going on with his chin shadows over here?
You've done well, Scrunkly. My chin is beaming with reflection. It would seem the gods have acknowledged you to be a true hero. This does not mean your trials have ended here. Once you take your first step into the world beyond the ring of light you see shimmering in the waves before you, your true trial will begin. Are you ready, Scrunkly?
Sure.
Portal that makes you gay.
Portal that makes you just sink into the ocean.
What's the difference?
Honestly, you're so true, bestie.
Stink face.
I love. He's like, huh, not bad.
Oh, I thought I was gonna drown? Oh, it's cool. Sick.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, huh. It reminds me of the face from the it's kind of older now, but you know, in terms of internet age, it's only like a year old. But the is it a TikTok? They were just like, it smells like a public restroom.
Ah!
Do you know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, it smells like a public restroom.
And she makes that exact face in that video. Yeah, you can't enter Atlantis without becoming gay. That's just true. It's just like in Ultra Kill, how Lair 5 is going to be underwater, and you had to kill Gabe first. It's because Gabe is an angel, and, you know, he's like, whoa, you're gay? That's not in the word of the Lord. And his gay's an idiot. His Gabe's an idiot.
Oh, so true.
Yeah, so, you know, and V1's very clearly gay.
Fortunately, there's not enough time for me to explain. Once you are able to strike down Ganon with an item you attain in this castle, all will be made clear to you.
Okay.
Trust in my words. See what awaits you in the castle.
Atlantis sank because of homophobia. It's true.
I'm glad. We don't need Atlantis then.
Oh, hey, buddy. It's like, oh, this must be the Temple of Time. Huh. So are we in like a time loop?
Yeah,
That's
you'll
just
figure it out.
that's just the pirate crew.
This one they never explained, but in
That's
Zelda,
just straight up the
people
pirate crew.
people reincarnate. Essentially,
Yeah.
there's reincarnation as a theme.
So pirate crew reincarnated.
Yeah, basically. All right, Scrunkly, I'll need you to listen to me for a moment. Stop looking at the pirates. This item you seek is hidden somewhere beyond the castle. To find it, you must find the entrance to the basement. But that entrance has been blocked by the mighty threshold firmly sealed to prevent evil from ever gaining access. Do you know where to search and what you must do to open the hidden way? It's like in Dora when they ask you to point at the screen.
Yeah.
You will find it.
Put the triangles in the Triforce.
God. Same brain. Can't believe they would put so many block-based puzzles in this castle. Which is only one, but still. More than anybody would expect, frankly.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah, very fun puzzle.
Yeah, that was fun. I like that. I love sliding block puzzles.
I love it when they slide in weird ways.
Oh yeah, that
non-standard ways.
Non-standard.
Uh-oh. Really did it now. Oh, never mind. It's a staircase.
Let me see. So my guess, based off of these paintings, right, is that, you know, that's the pirate crew.
Yark.
That's our boat.
Why'd you say that? That's a person.
And that's us. They got the same facial hair.
I don't know. That's a little... That doesn't really have legs.
Well, yeah, the boat doesn't have legs, does he? But, like, he says he's the king, so... And that's, like, a picture of the king, so I don't know. Maybe he was reincarnated as a boat?
Imagine. Excellent, Scrunkly. To perceive such a puzzle and decipher it is no small feat.
It was pretty easy.
Took me 3 hours last time. I just couldn't figure out how to rotate the different... Anyways, take the sword that lies before you. It's none other than the Master Sword, the Blade of Evil's Bane. The only sword that can banish Ganon from the world above.
The boat has legs, it's how it moves on its own. It's like kicking its little legs underneath the surface.
So true.
Like a duck. Yeah, that's the boat paddling with little duck. It also like kicks its little legs really quick to jump. The duck of red lions. It's like the question's like, oh, would you rather fight like one lion-sized duck or like 100 duck-sized lions? It's all in color now. Like the Wizard of Oz.
NVIDIA GTX on.
Ooh, it's again his theme.
Yeah.
But slow. Ducks aren't hostile. Listen. You obviously haven't been around the ducks that I've been around, because ducks are very hostile.
There are some pretty hostile ducks, that is for certain.
Also, have you ever seen a goose? Those things are double hostile.
So true. Oh, I mean, they're exponentially hostile.
Oh, do you think you could fight a goose and win?
I don't want to think about fighting a goose.
Yeah, but like, if in a
Is that
situation...
wrong?
In a situation in which you had to fight a goose, do you think you would win?
It's a bird with a janky neck. I mean, look, a goose, as horrifying as it is, pretty much exists on terror tactics.
I think I would lose.
You know, so fair. Yeah. I mean, like, a goose, I think, is a scary animal. But I don't necessarily think it's outright dangerous in terms of, like, lethality. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you could fight a goose, you just wouldn't be loving life.
I honestly think that I would just lose.
I think it would be close,
like,
but I would.
Listen, Magby is a very strong being of, like, pure destructive energy. However, I think a goose outranks me.
You know...
I could fight God and win, but I would lose to a goose.
I am... Look, you do you. I'm just saying I'm built a little different.
Yeah. See,
I think me and a goose have enough rivalry occurring
yeah,
where it's like,
and I respect that. I respect
I'm
anyone
gonna
who can
fight
fight
the
a
goose.
goose.
the goose could not demoralize me enough for me to not be able
Oh
to beat
no,
it.
I'm not implying that geese are stronger than God. I'm explicitly saying it.
Yeah, there's no implication there.
Yeah, there's no implication. The geese are stronger than God. I like how they give you like a bunch of these guys who were like kicking your ass earlier to like beat up with the Master Sword.
Yeah, just so you understand that
So
this thing is
yeah,
actually super strong.
Stab you in the back.
Does this game have that feature where you can like jump attack things and like plunge your sword into them, just killing them? Or is that Twilight Princess?
You can jump attack things.
You can jump attack things, but I think in Twilight Princess you like do finishing moves.
I don't know if that's in here. Oh, your Nightbot says like Gore, check him out here. Oh, thanks, Nightbot.
Yeah, I have it set up on a timer.
So lovely.
My friend Gord, my favorite pear-shaped YouTuber.
Aw.
And just in general, one of my favorite people to interact with. Again, like, listen, I would not just invite just anybody to a long form series like an entire playthrough of Wind Waker.
So true.
Like you have to like someone like as a person to invite them on for something like that.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
It was just like, yeah, I want to do a long form series with someone. It's like I couldn't think of anyone like I'd rather do it with than you, because just I like our interactions, the way our comedy meshes well.
Yes.
It's good.
Uh-oh. Yeah, man just lost his helmet.
What if I went back
Ain't
to the
a cowboy without a hat.
What if I went back to the old man and I just like pulled up the Master Sword?
He's like, you Paige. I'm like, oh yeah? Can a Paige have this? He's like, what the hell? This is a Blade of Evil's Bane.
Probably doesn't even know what it is.
That's fair.
He's an old man that lives on an island in a shack.
Yeah. But you have to remember, like in the beginning, like it was talking about like how like the legends of the hero were passed on. It probably like talks about the hero sword too. And him being, a sword fanatic.
Hey, very true, very true. I'm convinced.
Yeah. Twilight Princess is the only one with finishing moves? Okay. Die. I like that they use like Kung Fu once you like get rid of their sword.
Yeah. That's what it's there for.
Yeah.
I realized in the old man shack, actually, he does have a Dark Nut belt in there.
He does. So he can beat these things. And we've just beaten like, 6. I think that's 7 with this guy. Hey.
Bomb?
Doesn't work.
Uh-oh.
I didn't have my sword out, so it didn't let me do it.
Some good armor.
Yeah, you just took a bomb.
You know what's weird? I don't think they put in Dark Nuts in Breath of the Wild, did they?
I don't think they did. Although
Which
a lot of
they're
like,
my
classic
favorite bad
enemies
guy.
didn't make it into Breath of the Wild.
No.
Actually, no, a lot of them did. They're just like different. I was saying like there's not Wizrobes, but there are Wizrobes in Breath of the Wild.
There's Wizrobes, there's Moblins, there's
Keys.
Bokoblins, Lionels, Keys.
I guess like Darkness just like missed the call.
Skulls? There's like Skull. Yeah, I think that's it. Not a whole lot of enemies in Breath of the Wild, to be completely fair.
Yeah. It's because they wanted to show off the new Guardian stuff.
Yeah.
Geese, yeah. No, the bats. The bats are called geese.
I like Dark Nuts as an enemy though. They're
Oh,
kind of my
absolutely.
favorite. They're very cool.
Where are we?
What do you think?
Ow!
Lamau.
Yeah, I know. If there was geese in Zelda, we'd all be screwed.
We'd die. There's Groose. He's kind of like
There is
a
Bruce.
goose.
And I mean, listen, he made like a siege weapon to kill the Among Us creature.
I love that you just called it Among Us.
Am I wrong?
Not wrong, even remotely. There's
Yeah.
water under the ocean.
Yep. So fun fact, Chitter Baby. Well, I haven't played Wind Waker myself. I have followed the speedrun community, and they did find a way past that wall like last year, or maybe this year actually. I think.
Yeah, I saw that. You know, I saw that they like found a way to face mash against it. It's all special.
I have played Skyward Sword. I didn't. I have mixed feelings on Skyward Sword.
I started playing it and I didn't finish out, so that tells, I think, generally how I felt about it.
Yeah.
Not at an ill will sense. I just didn't really. I didn't see a reason to continue it.
So where do we go now?
Like maybe it's good, but I didn't get there, and I just moved on. I don't have the copy of it anymore.
Trying to get into this tornado's not letting me.
Yeah, you do you. I'm not. It's yeah.
Where are we
If
going?
you like Skyward Sword, that's good. It's good that there's more things in the world for people to like. Well, disrespect. I put no disrespect on anything like that. I don't know.
Does anyone know where we're going?
I don't know.
These are shapes of islands.
Oh, those are the shapes of islands. I know the shape of that island.
What is that?
Tingle's chart. That's Tingle's chart.
Jesus Christ.
Love him.
Which island's this?
That looks a lot like Windfall.
Is it?
You see, actually, maybe it's Dragon Roost. I don't know. It's a lot easier to do once
We've
you
already
have all
found a big
the
tornado, I think.
Yeah, once you've gone to all the squares and given the fish the bait so they fill in the chart, it gets easier. So you can actually look at the map squares.
Yeah. Find the big tornado again. Okay, well, where is...
Wait, where are you supposed to go anyways?
Apparently we're looking for the big tornado again.
That was off in the direction of a green island, I think. I don't know. Where you left the green orb.
Oh, yeah.
Ta-da.
It was somewhere like... Oh,
Ta-boom.
I don't know.
Somewhat like, I know.
Ow.
Listen to me, boy.
Listen to me. What are you speaking to me in battleship terms? What's going on here? C6? This one? Or B2?
Where's Square CD?
I don't know.
Yeah, Square CD's nuts. Ha, God.
Ha! I forgot.
Another epic victory royale.
Victory Royale.
I gored VT.
I'm Gorge VT. And here we have Victory Royales.
I don't get sick owns. I get fucking victory royales. Was it the helicopter island abouts where he was?
I don't think it was. I think each one has its own unique threat. Let's see.
Is that what the King of Red Lions wants you to do? He wants you to go to a tornado? What did he ask you?
I don't know. I don't remember him asking me anything.
It's just like
Oh wait, are we
okay,
supposed
so
to go fight Ganon?
I don't know.
I think we're supposed to go fight Ganon.
I guess you can go try. You didn't even ask me. You just got on the boat and started sailing. I just thought I'd let you, do you today. Sort of been,
Yeah, I think
crazy lately.
you You sure we're not supposed to go fight Ganon? You need to find a big tornado. I think we should fight.
I think you should.
But we'll look for a tornado to humor. Obviously, the answer is fight. Like Breath of the Wild, where it's just like the beginning of the game is like kill Ganon.
Sure, yeah.
Which is one of my favorite things about that game. It's like from the very beginning of the game, like there's nothing stopping you from just killing Ganon. You know, except for like, you know, not having the items. Like past that, I mean, technically you don't even need them if you just like Bokoblin hop or whatever. I've seen speedruns of Breath of the Wild.
Goblin hopping.
Yeah, it's so funny.
What a world.
It's such a funny like hack to me. It's like something in the physics engine. You just jump on someone's head and you get launched at light speeds. I think they should add that to Ultra Kill.
So agree.
So where am I going, by the way?
I don't know. Ask the King of Red Nerds.
King of Red Nerds. I was so smart, and you lied to me. Be nice to the King of Red Nerds?
No, I won't. Also, I don't know they officially revealed his name, and I just realized, whoops.
No, he called himself the King of Red Lions when we met.
Oh, okay, good.
That's why I think he's the king. From the picture.
That's a little preposterous.
Because look, he's got like the same like chin and facial structure. And like hair.
Yeah, but Majumi, this is a boat.
Yeah, but like he can talk. Did the throw something go off, by the way? I didn't hear it go off.
Intended for Gord.
Ah.
I don't know.
It's a boat.
Nah, it didn't go off. Did you turn tits on?
It should be on.
I mean, you just press F9 quick too. That's always a good way to fix it. You'd have to take your hands off of your Nintendo Switch gamepad, but it's doable. Sorry, Wii U gamepad.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you turn tits on the Twitch integrated throwing system?
I think I did. Green Man stream.
Did it not get synced?
It didn't get synced.
Oh.
Why is it not syncing? It won't let me connect my Twitch.
Oh. I remember they had to release a new build to fix that.
Oh.
I think there was some authentication thing that changed.
Okay.
So that's probably
We will fix it up.
Yeah. I'm on the tits Discord.
I see. I'm not. I'm in too many Discords.
Not the first time I've said that, but definitely the first time in this context.
Yeah. What the hell?
Bro, you just crashed.
I just crashed.
You just posted shipwreck.
There's just mines here now.
Guess that adds up.
Yeah. We also have bombs. Can I just like storm the Forsaken Fortress with like die? Oops, that's the wrong button.
I don't know. This command is currently on cooldown. Please wait another 92 seconds.
You jump scared yourself with one of my commands. It's really funny.
That's pretty inspired. Yeah, I love that.
There's no
Very
music
funny.
in the game right now.
Huh?
There's no music. It's like quiet. Weird.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Trying to be quiet so he doesn't hear you coming into the
Oh, I
fortress.
see. Okay.
What
Oh,
the
they see us.
bitches?
Oh, it's cabbage.
Nice cabbage.
Cabbage.
Gord, I just messaged you, but yes.
Excellent. We are live on stream, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, what are you doing?
We're playing Wind Waker.
Perfect cutoff.
Cabbage, you want to join?
Yeah.
I want to join. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're Wind Waker. I forgot.
That's why we're in this.
Cabbage definitely wasn't doing anything important at all.
The thing is, I do things. I was watching Dirty Pair.
Yeah, you were. Cabbage, can
And
you send me
has likely
your
been made aware of our little incursion lately.
Tech Reactive?
Concursion?
Incursion, yes.
Concursion? Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm used to you guys doing your collab thing in Gorge.
We do it everywhere,
Sorry.
to be honest.
No, I'm used to your
We know
thing
we can never
happening
agree on
in
like
the
where.
Gorge.
Yes.
So
So
funny.
the
What's
I'm sorry,
happening?
but the
What's
tits commands are currently not working because it's not integrated with my Twitch right now,
No.
which is kind of stinky. I will refund that, or Gord can refund it. 'Cause
What's occurring? What's occurring?
what is occurring like in the game?
Yes.
We're fighting Ganon.
Oh, you're
Well,
fighting
forget
Ganon
it.
right now?
Yeah, it was this the first
What the hell?
uh,
Why?
maybe last time.
Cabbage, can you send me your Fuki Tech?
Oh, he.
It won't let me log in because I don't have my phone on me because I have like two-factor authentication.
EBDDD. EBDD. Hold
Body bado. Oh.
DVDD.
In case it sounded like it, I wasn't mad that you came in, by the
Yeah,
way.
we're not mad.
I just
We're
cut
happy
you
to see
off very quickly,
You're good.
so
you're good.
you did not say what you were about to say.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. My brain, dumb. I see the word start with T, and then it's like, yeah, this is just they're vibing.
That's funny.
I might be stupid.
Yeah. Did you refund it? Thank you. But no, it is really funny because I was like, hey Gord, where should we do this? What channel?
No, I'm
Like-
not used to anybody using this fucking section besides me.
Well, yeah, but no,
So valid.
it's funny because like Gord and I actually had this conversation.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was just like, I guess we could do it there.
Yeah. Unless you want me to like
cares?
call you, your server's like, we just do it here because we were in the vibing channel.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
we'll
Gord
switch over.
stopped her before she could say anything that would get me like, sent to EBDB.
What sent to EBD for what?
I don't know if you said something a little too sussy.
What would I say that's too sussy?
Instead of meat, I eat veggies and pussy.
Let's see. I like the
I cannot
pussy,
lock
like
onto
the
this guy.
juicy.
We were talking earlier too, like Jimmy's like where's Cab? I never see her on when we do this. So I'm like, oh, she's probably busy this time of day.
Yeah.
Bullshit! She's fucking gaslighting! I am always here! I have shown up to every single one of y'all's
You
fucking
actually have,
Waker
yeah.
streams, you fucking bitches!
You do
Well,
like
that's when
Wind Waker.
we were like, I guess she must have been busy. I don't know.
I was watching Dirty
That
Yeah.
counts as being busy.
It does.
That's fair.
Definitely counts.
Just so everybody knows, Dirty Pair, very good. Kay is one of my favorite fucking characters. I saw. She always either has full boob out or full ass out, or both.
Just like me.
She like had this dress on in one of the episodes that had
Savage,
like
did
a full.
You did something.
What? I did send you. But like had full titty window and the back was fully exposed down to the ass crack.
Oh, careful talking about titty window on Twitch. Jeff Bezos is gonna.
Just killing her.
Come at me, Jeff Bezos.
Who-
Come at me.
Who's that? It's me. It's Jeff Bezos. Jeff? Jeff with
no,
the.
no,
That's a harpoon gun. Not a shark. Adult or
Savage,
baby.
your Fugi
no!
Tech still has my hat.
What?
Your Fugi Tech still has my hat.
Oh, it still has your. Why does it have your hat?
I don't know. Just look
I
at
don't know, but
look
I
at the
love
stream
it.
though. It's really cute.
Keep it.
I did.
Yeah, just leave it on. Leave it on.
He needs air for her skin to breathe. Like a bug?
Like a bug.
Like an insect? I love that.
I'm
love
also like a
this
bug
game.
or insect. Also, hi mint bees.
I just love the designs in Wind Waker so much. Even though I haven't played
Oh,
the whole
true.
game, every single time I see anything from it, I'm like, oh, this is so stylized. I love this.
Oh yeah, I love I love the spirals.
The spirals make me feel happy. It's like when I watch Hercules.
Yes.
That's my favorite movie in the Greek cinematic universe.
The Greek cinematic
Greek
universe?
cinematic universe, my favorite.
Yeah, you know, Hercules is really good. Hades is also really good. That's my favorite Greek the GSU, no, the
Okay,
GCU. Yeah, Hades.
What-
Thank you, Danny. Already on it.
Would that count Marvel then? Because you know.
No, Thor's Norse.
I think
You're right.
I think we should make a Match Me cinematic universe. Call it the MCU, make it more popular than Marvel.
The Norse cinematic universe is actually part of the Marvel cinematic universe. I didn't know if you knew.
Yeah.
But is it part of the MCU, the Majomi cinematic universe? Oh, these little goblin creatures! Holy shit! Kick the
Majomi allows in her universe whatever she pleases. So maybe one week, yes. Maybe the next week, no.
Exactly.
She can ban whatever she wants at any moment.
Yeah.
So true.
Right. Why?
I love how, by the way, just calmly we're progressing through the game.
Yeah.
Like, we've had no significant blockages or anything. It's just very smooth sailing. Very unstreamer of us.
I mean, listen. I don't want to toot my own horn, but this is a game for children.
It's, you know, 100% true.
I do happen to be 21 years of age.
I've seen people have disastrous times playing Zelda, though.
Yeah.
I mostly mean
Breath
Aaron
of the
Hansen.
Wild.
Yeah.
So I don't...
Think.
Do I need to stealth this anymore? They don't seem to be having a problem with me, like in the lights, so I can just go.
See, here's the thing. Me with Breath of the Wild, I do not want to attack. I simply want to find horses and run around.
That's so fair.
This guy.
What's this little creature?
Oh, he's dead now, though.
Goodbye.
Yeah, the Roman cinematic universe is a bit of a ripoff. It's so true.
So true, so true, so true. So true. So
It's kind of the it's kind of the imposter to
The imposter?
remake that is the GCU, yeah.
I hate
World
that.
record pace. What is the world record for Wind Waker now? 'Cause I know it changed this year
Short.
because they learned of the new skip.
The imposter to the crewmate. The Roman cinematic universe is the imposter to the Greek cinematic universe's crewmate.
Why do you say these words?
Because I'm sick and twisted, and I'm
Welcome to my twisted mind.
Are you
Yeah.
fucking joking, though?
I'm so Joker filled.
Yeah,
I hate that for you.
the Jonker.
I did a little fucking Dragon Ball fusion dance with the Joker. I've never been the same since.
I have the fucking, god damn it, I didn't even have the Eat Your Salad song stuck in my head, and now it's back.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Why was it not stuck in your head?
Going.
Because the Dirty Pair opening was stuck in
So
my
fair.
head. And it tries to say Russian at the start of it, but oh, goodbye.
I
No,
just
it
got
says,
yoinked.
Oh,
You got yoinked
Oh.
and EBTV.
Oh, I finally got sent to jail.
what's the horrible place that the hand of darkness takes you to? Jail.
Jail.
Just
Let's just put you in
What
jail.
was it? What was I saying? Oh yeah, no. For some reason, so the opening is like trying to say like Russian roulette. I think that's the name of the song, but for some reason, the English makes it sound like "pussy out."
Pussy out. Like
pussy
like Link
out.
right now.
Yeah.
Or staring up his grundle at his gooch.
I don't like the words you just put together.
I don't. Like
I've
that
been
either.
saying them like all week.
You need to
And yet-
stop. You need to be stopped, man. You need to be stopped.
Can't stop.
I like
won't
to
stop.
comment on the Christianity cinematic.
Yeah, that one's really
universe.
funny.
The Christianity.
I just
Universe.
like that.
Oh shit, that's not.
It's an extension of the Judaism one. There's a lot of spin-offs of it too. I think
you know
a
what
lot of people sleep on the Islamic cinematic universe too.
You know what was really interesting to me? How they killed off the one character, but then like do like fan response, they brought him back.
Yeah, I can't.
In the
I mean,
Christian
only
cinematic
for-
universe.
It was only to finish off the season though, but like
Yeah.
it was pretty dramatic. I think.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to put those on the same layer. Fucking Christ. Can I?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
You
fucking
keep
got
running
me
into
again.
the same goddamn hand hole.
I thought I could hammer him. I thought I could like smash him back into the hole.
That hand do be giving me Psychonauts vibes.
Never played Psychonauts.
Ah, it's giving you Psychonauts vibes, huh?
I love Agent Crawler. Majomi, you need to play Psychonauts.
Alright.
I love Psychonauts so much.
Love
and
it.
You need to,
Psychonauts.
and you need to let me commentate on it with you. Gord can join too.
Okay.
Gord's a fellow Psychonauts enjoyer.
I'd be
You know,
down.
Raz, back in the day, the only game that was Among Us was pinball. You said I was a pretty sussy baka back then, couldn't you?
Sussy vodka pinball.
Sussy Baka
Why could we be
pinball.
making all of these Among Us jokes, we wonder?
I just think Among Us is funny.
I also think
Among
Among
Us
Us is
is
funny, but it's...
On any given day, I would be making Among Us jokes on my own time.
That's so true. He do that. He do that.
Which book they should start with?
So
The
true.
Christian Cinematic Universe? One?
I mean, if you go to anybody that says they're an expert on the CCU, they will literally start talking about anything anywhere, and they'll make it about, like, themselves or some kind of lesson or stuff like that, and they'll do it in front of dozens of people at a time. Like, it's... Like, I hate to say it, but they're already there
are we
for the
being
book. You're
blasphemous
preaching
right
to
now?
the choir.
I feel like there's a little bit of blasphemy going on right now, and I, for one, am all for it. You know,
All
honestly,
for
if
it?
my streams don't have at least a little bit of blasphemy in each one, what am I even doing as a streamer?
I don't know if
fucking
it's blasphemous. I
of
think
you.
we're having a giggle.
It's a statue. Oh, the statue shooting lasers at me.
It's called church?
Oh,
Yeah, that's what they want you to say. And they
I got a
might think
piss
it
rupee.
is. I just realized you actually at max rupees.
I am at
so
max
you haven't been
rupees.
Spending any.
I got nothing to buy.
Salad, save the planet, being green as sexy as you.
What am I supposed to buy?
Describing a church session right there. Okay.
If you say so, buddy.
Just in the CCU, there's a lot of fan songs too that they do.
Alright, can we talk about that actually?
Yeah.
Christian rock.
Like I get it.
What is the consensus on it here?
No.
You don't
no,
like
no,
it?
No.
I like the King of the Hill take on
no,
Christian
no.
rock, which is that you're not making Christianity better, you're making rock worse.
Yeah,
Yes!
exactly. No, see, here's the thing. I've been to Texas a couple times, and the two things I
Oh,
heard.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I know. The two things I heard were shitty country music and Christian rock, and sometimes Christian country.
Oh
And
God.
That's
What is Christian rock? Oh boy, do I have news for you.
Oh,
So,
honey.
if you've ever-
Honey, no.
so Christian rock is like, how do I describe? Imagine like like I assume you know what rock music is. It's when white people shred a mediocre riff about Jesus.
It's, okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I have a very strange opinion when it comes to South Park, but I will say the episode they did about Christian rock is pretty correct. With like, take the word "baby" out of any rock song and replace it with Jesus, and that's
Yeah.
the
Done it.
lyricism for you.
Yeah. Like, listen. As much as I want to say, like, oh, like, look up Christian rock and listen to it, don't. Absolutely
no,
don't.
Please don't.
This is remember the
I
context
respect
we
everybody
jokingly
here.
told people earlier to look up Fuda.
Yeah.
Oh,
that-
what did you do?
It was a joke, it was a bit.
What did you do?
Okay.
You should look it up in front of as many people as possible.
So Cabbage wasn't here for this conversation, so we'll repeat it again, and also for any like new viewers who weren't here.
Oh my god.
So Gordon and I were talking about world building, right? And I had brought up the concept of always make sure to like look up the things that you name stuff before you name things. And then I brought up the Ducati electric bike called the Ducati electric bike called Fuda. They actually named the shit that. And they very clearly did not look up the name before naming it that. So now there's like an electric bike called the Fuda.
or that bike will absolutely like never have you leave the sea.
Yeah.
Like, in an accident, it's got you secure.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I know it.
No,
What?
Jesus shredding a guitar would be a lot better, and it did
Yes.
happen, and his name was Jimi Hendrix. I will not be taking questions.
No, you don't have to.
You don't have to. You definitely do not.
I can-
What?
What? Oh, sorry. How do I get
think
across there, by the way?
it's clear. I don't know what's the problem.
Don't look it up.
Don't look it up.
Actually, don't actually.
I'm a little lost right now, not gonna lie. I feel like I've been going in circles.
Yeah, something about this fortress is very
Forsaken.
sectioned off to people. It doesn't want you to find anything in it. It's very
It's very forsaken.
very
Yeah, don't
Very
worry
good time
about
for-
what food it is either.
Okay, this is.
very good time for Nightbot to shill for me after I. I didn't make anybody look it up. I just was suggesting you did so in front of as many people as possible.
Yeah. Listen, we're not saying that you should look it up, but if you were to look it up, you should do it in front of as many people as possible.
Your family, your community,
Yeah.
friends.
Friends, Romans,
How about-
countrymen.
No, it isn't. Why would it be? Why would it be that?
Why would
I don't
food it be poor?
Why would it?
I don't know. Why would you suggest that? Why would it be? Why would you say?
It's just a little sussy, you might say.
A
Why
little.
would it do that?
Yeah, why would it be porn?
What?
There is like the Twitch FBI agents are like surrounding your
Panassus?
house.
Google it if you want to see some panassus.
Panassus?
Panassus.
The fuck?
Also,
There's a
base as
sea
fuck.
Cucumber online.
Listen. Base as fuck for the response. Oh, I'd love to see some panassus.
You know, so valid. Yeah, so, true.
fucking valid.
So valid.
Kind of fucking word.
Panassus?
Anybody hopping in chat right now is in for a surprise. Not as much as the people on Google, though. I'll tell you that much.
How do we get to the where we're going?
Just go where you go.
I was gonna say you need to like hang glide into places, but I forget. Oh no, you actually do have a hang glider. in
I
this.
do. Is that the answer?
I don't know. I don't you have a map of this place?
You know what? I think it is the answer. So this story's not blowing up. Kinda cringe.
No.
How did I just
No,
blow
it's not.
myself up? Oh, someone else is firing.
You're
at me.
not. You're not getting blown up by yourself.
Yeah, someone else is firing. Alright, now that I remember, or that you've reminded me, that I can glide, I feel like
Maybe
an
that'll
idiot.
help? I don't know.
Oh, I know exactly where to do it, because there's an extra, like, if only if I could get across this gap, I would know exactly what to do. Yeah, so I'm a little stinky.
By the way, how are you doing, Cabbage? I think you've said
Me?
most of it already. Yeah.
I'm vibing. I'm much better than yesterday, to be honest.
That is good to
That's
hear.
nice.
My issue's not as bad.
Do not look up the Panassus.
Oh no.
So I literally just have to glide across here. That's all I have to do.
Just go. But yeah, Dirty Pear's pretty cool. I enjoy.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the art of it.
The art very good. Single hand. Here's the thing. Every time I watch 80s anime, I'm like, I need to completely reimagine my art again. Every single time, because 80. I've always had a bit of inspiration from it, I've noticed, but every time I look at it again, I'm like, oh, this is perfect. This is everything.
80s anime hits very different.
It does.
I love 80s anime, because here's the thing. I think that there's this very good bridge between, because I think the 90s was a very iconic time overall.
Sure.
I kind of get, I've talked about this today already, and I have multiple times before. Anytime anybody says, oh, I have a 90s anime art style, they're usually wrong. It's
Yeah.
usually 80s.
It's usually.
Because here's the thing, 90s didn't necessarily have an art style.
It didn't.
You had Cowboy Bebop, you had Sailor Moon, you had Gundam of all things.
A lot of those
too.
things were like still from the 80s though.
No, a lot of them no, because
Bebop was 99.
that was 99. Sailor Moon was like 93 or some shit.
Well, yeah, no, not like the shows themselves from the 80s, but I meant like the art style.
Well, no, not really. Because when you look at Cowboy Bebop, it's very stylized. Sailor Moon is very much itself. It doesn't even look like the manga art style. Utena, also from the 90s, both in the manga.
Oh, you're talking about
and the
anime.
Oh, just anime. Yeah, I'm saying.
I thought we were
anime
talking about
in
manga.
general. No, well, I mean, manga art style never really has the same consistency in my opinion, because the artists usually are mangaka and they're all individuals and have a very distinct art style. While when you look at studios, they kind of have similarities just because that's kind of like they're trying to make the work go faster, all that stuff. You kind of hire a lot of the same people, and it just kind of ends up becoming a bit of a conglomerate.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way.
Not in a bad way.
Cool, but it's so funny because when you look at the 90s, I think it was just this weird time. Oh my god. Oh lord. But the 90s had such it was so unique overall, because like you can look at the 60s or something and it's like, was Astro Boy 60s?
I don't know.
40s, something like that. But there was a very distinct. Oh my god. Oh. Oofy.
Link's ankles. I know what I need to do.
But like, yeah, like you can pinpoint a lot of.
Run into that.
You're just killing yourself.
I'm speedrunning. This is speedrun strats.
But like the other ones, you can pinpoint it. But like the 90s is so unique in all of its different art styles it did anime wise. And I think that's so cool. But god damn it, I do really love 80s art style so much. It's
I
so
think there's a
like,
ladder to your right, not the back seat too much.
Oh.
Might lead
There is
us
a
there.
ladder, but I already did this one thing.
Oh, okay, so there isn't. Never mind.
but like
There's a ramp to this one.
80s anime so much. There's so,
Someone mentioned 2000s anime, and yeah.
We don't talk about 2000s anime, please.
Hey, we have computers now. Yeah, you do.
Let's not. You know what's so funny? Because I do want to make a whole like timeline for art for anime art styles.
Yeah.
And I've shown Gord this before, but when you look at season 1 Haruhi Suzumiya and season 2 Haruhi Suzumiya,
Yeah.
there's such a little leap. Because Haruhi, like the first season, was kind of at the end of the 2000s, and then Haruhi season 2 was at the start of 2010s, and there's such a leap in the fucking art style. It's so weird.
Oh, absolutely.
I like the hair a lot more in the 80s
Oh,
than
exactly.
now.
That's what I was gonna say. There's something. The thing I like about the 80s anime art style is that it kind of has a cartoonish shape with more distinct shading, and I like that. And I need to incorporate that more in my art because I love shape of hair. I think that's something I like in cartoons a lot.
Smooth like a block of soap.
What?
Oh, they're right.
You know, yeah, the modern anime girl like physiology is very
It likes a lot of
soft.
Yeah, it's very soft. It likes a lot of details in the hair, and I'm not against it, but I'm not super for it. I like the distinct silhouettes and shit like that, and that's a lot of what the 80s had. I love.
Yeah.
I just, I'm so pro 80s anime art style. It's so good. I love it. I don't know. I think it's just, the early 2000s yeah, was not it ever. I always think of what's the fucking studio? Is it K? Which is the one that did Clannad? And Air and all
I don't
that
know.
shit.
I don't remember.
Hold on.
My brain is also smoother than a block of soap.
It's the one where they had the very like wide
Large eyes,
set eyes
super
and
spread
they were
apart,
massive.
hair vents.
Look, anime girls need hair vents or they're gonna
overheat.
Okay?
They're gonna overheat if you take off their hair vents.
Is it Studio? I think it's Studio.
There's an opinion I have that has gotten me roasted before,
Yeah.
but I want to simply ask and pose the
I
question.
think you have asked me the same one before because I remember.
You most likely have.
It the same way. But anyway,
In the 80s,
Mhm.
weren't they Anime girls just a little thicker.
No, exactly. That's what I was gonna
Yes.
say too. Here's the thing. Okay.
The body
Again, I
types
say-
were more normal.
Again, I say
Yes.
dirty hair.
Okay, so what happened? Listen. Let me explain what happened. Right.
Oh no.
So in the 80s, you had regular. Like, it's not that they were thicker; it's that they were normal, right?
Yeah.
They were just
Yes.
like normally proportioned. And then something happened in the early 2000s, which where we got the like little bug creatures with like the big eyes, spindly little limbs.
Yeah, for sure.
Like a creature.
It's
Like
so
a
weird
creature.
when you- It's weird when you analyze the middle of it because, again, I say the 90s is so distinct and it all being unique because the 90s, again,
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop, super lanky motherfuckers.
Yeah,
But
I gotta pee really quick, by the way.
Oh,
I have to rush back. Sorry.
but like there was a point where they turned into these bug creatures,
yeah, and it
big
was very
bulging eyes, spindly little limbs,
Mhm.
and
It was-
like
For some reason, that early 2000s, it just happened.
it just happened. And then so when they went and then when they realized like, wait, we're making bug creatures, let's go back to making girls. They didn't go all the way back.
Nah, see, I feel like that's where we got the early 2010s. I think that's where we started to kind of go back into let's kind of try to bring more of that, not realism, but just better proportion.
Yes,
The
and not
eyes
bug
started,
creatures.
The eyes started to get a little more normal size. They kept the
A
exaggeration.
little bit, a little.
I say a little because it's not very much.
Yeah.
It's this big.
Do you want to be Tetra?
Oh, you want me to be Tetra?
You can
What?
be Tetra.
Is that her lines?
Yes.
Is this her?
Yeah.
I don't know. What should she sound like? I can't.
However you want her to sound like. I don't give a shit. I've just been talking. We're not like really doing voices for this stream. Listen, our Wind Waker streams, you know it. We're just hanging out. We're just playing games.
There you go. Acting before you think, as usual. Look at her little face.
She's so sassy. I love her.
Sassy little hoe.
Yeah.
Oh! I swear, do you even realize that we had to draw that monster bird off for you? I was about to come flying in here after you again. Oh! Opie! Look at little seagull. Oh no.
It's like, what's up?
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing? That sword!
The first anime with bug creatures was Hollow Knight.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
That's really good. That's really, really good.
Where'd you get that?
I found it.
Ew. Is it even possible?
Thanks, Mint Bees. Mint_bees.
Mint bees. Well, never mind about that. For now, we'll just take these girls. I'm sure their fathers back in town will pay a handsome reward for their return.
Based.
Oh, little baby.
Mint_bees of the platform twitch.tv, twitch.com.
I'm so sorry to interrupt such a heartwarming reunion. But isn't there still something that you need to take care of?
We need to go kill Ganon.
Kick his ass.
His ass.
Get his ass. If you're worried about your sister, don't be. I promise I'll deliver her safely back to your little island. Normally, I'd expect a huge reward, something like this, but this time it's my treat. Look at his fucking face.
I love Link's faces. He's just like,
What is it, Arrow?
Arrow, yeah.
Arrow? Okay. Listen, Arrow.
God damn it, there's
we'll
voices.
have some things to take care of. Big, important, grown-up things. He'll be back soon, so you just wait nice and quiet until he returns, okay?
He's gotta do taxes.
He's gotta do taxes.
He's gotta do taxes.
Tetra, we have to hurry. The bird will be any second.
Gonzo, excellent. You're just in time. Take this one for me.
Huh? Jeez.
She's fine. Just do as you're told.
I can't wait to do more Tails Gets Trolled on Saturday.
Oh.
I've been missing it.
So excited for this weekend.
So high.
So high. Scrunkly will be back. I swear it.
Yeah, we're named Scrunkly.
I forgot Scrunkly.
We named him
Yeah.
Scrunkly.
Named him Scrunkly.
Scrunkly.
Yeah, they couldn't like put an elevator in this place, huh? Could they?
Mhm. You know what I think? Because I'm actually looking at 90s anime and shit right now. I kind of think I wonder if Sailor Moon was the catalyst for bug-eye creatures.
Me?
I feel like it kind of was.
But they were still kind of relatively normal.
They were relatively normal, but they were verging on large, especially when you look at, like, right next to it, you have, like, Evangelion.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And Rurouni Kenshin and all that shit.
Who let Link have a
Mañana es jueves.
Oh, don't
Okay, so you're gonna sit in that clay pot. When that little freak runs by, I need you to pop out and try to whack him.
That sounds good, boss, but what if he runs by?
Oh, no.
He's not gonna run by. No, he's not gonna do that. Don't worry about that.
Okay! Okay!
Oh,
Let Link have a blunt.
die!
I think about 2000s anime, and I just remember Code Geass.
I just beat him up!
That shit, you
Where
gave
did
that
you
bird a
go?
real concussion. That looked like it hurt.
I guess like I got the right answer. I was just like, hammer him.
Oh god, Triple X Holic with the fucking lanky ass limbs. What the fuck? Oh, the 2000s was a mistake. The 2000s was such a fucking mistake.
I don't know why, but like, he was like in my way, so my first choice was like choose the most excessive violence I had in my repertoire, which was the hammer.
I think that might have actually been the correct
It was
choice,
the
too,
correct
I don't know.
solution. But it was also like my instinct.
Bird versus hammer, who will win?
Majomi's.
He's probably gonna peck and get his
Daryl-
beak stuck, watch. Yeah.
How'd you know that?
Because it's just the way it was telegraphed. It's just game design.
Game design.
Because to solve the first puzzle, you had to use a hammer, which I figured out by accident. And it's like, alright, so you're gonna use a hammer for this fight. That's how it works. But he was too high up, so I was like, oh, he needs to give me an opening.
Dumbass air chicken can't keep nose out of ground. More tonight at 11.
But also, Zelda games love giving you fights where it's like, enemy attacks and gets stuck. Like, they just love that.
That's also
Yeah.
very Sonic.
Yes.
It's very Sonic Adventure.
Beating this guy up. Violence isn't the answer. It's the question. And the answer is yes.
So,
So true.
every time I think of a bitch getting stuck, I just think of Eggman. Get a load of this! And then he's just stuck in the fucking ground.
Now we hit him with the sword.
Angie
Did
chicken,
you see
Angie
Link's
chicken,
face?
Angie
He was like so happy about it. Oh, gets a little floppiness.
Chicken.
Start playing the fucking fucking what's
Among
the
Us?
fucking the chicken yodel.
Oh, the bird can sure as heck skate.
That was a really good time find. What do I do here? Am I supposed to like hit him?
Probably.
I can't tell you.
Oh!
What do I hit him with? Probably the sword.
Probably. Look at him go! What a
It's a cool fight. I do enjoy this. I do like this
I
enemy
lo-
design as well.
I love the addition of Longhorn, Foghorn, Leghorn in the game.
Smack it, slice him.
Hogthorn, Leghorn.
Make
Foghorn, Leghorn.
Did you get him?
chicken nugget, chicken nugget.
It worked very well. It worked very well.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I don't know how you guys do it, because there's like a significant delay on this stream, on Wind Waker streams, because of how CPU intensive capturing my legitimate Wii U is.
Yeah.
Not that Wii U emulation... it's just a coincidence that Wii U emulation is also very CPU intensive. Don't worry about it.
It turns out that's part of the emulation.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah. Wii U's are just very CPU intensive.
Yeah.
But it makes there's a slightly bigger stream delay than normal in my streams. But like, you guys still like manage to time things out really well, and I'm so impressed with you guys all the time.
They've been here long enough.
Yeah, they just know when
what
things
to
happen.
do.
Yeah, no, it worked. It worked. It's Ganon. Boy,
Ganon!
it's been a while.
Listen to me, boy.
You have done well to sneak into my fortress and wiggle your way and wriggle Sorry, we're not four multicolored musicians here. We're wriggling your way all the way up here.
I love that he used the word wriggle.
I suppose the least I can do is commend you for your reckless courage. My name is Genondorf,
Oh
and
my god,
I
Gunan!
am the master of the Forsaken Fortress.
Is that the Spanish localization?
Yes, Genondorf.
Gunan!
Ganondorf.
Genondorf.
Ganondorf.
By the way, boy, when you drew that sword of yours out of its pedestal, did you by chance notice how all the monsters frozen in time down there suddenly began stirring again? Boy, do you see my eyeliner? Do you understand precisely what it means? I highly doubt you do. It's on fleek, boy! Foolish child. While that sword is indeed the blade of evil's bane, at the same time it has long played another role. You see, it is also a sort of key, most wretched little seal that has kept the seal on me, and my magic intact. I've read seal twice. By withdrawing the blade, you have broken that seal.
I do love Ocean Dog.
Ocean dog. Fucking idiot coming at me with a little stick.
Slice his ass.
No, the seal.
The seal.
Look at my eyeliner, boy. You think you can step to me?
Oh,
Come back when your wings are as good as mine.
oh my god.
You cannot defeat with a blade that does not sparkle with the power to repel evil. What you hold is useless. Go back to the world below and tell that to the pathetic fools who made this blade. Its power is gone, and its edges are dull, and not sharp like these wings, boy.
Among Us.
Drop kicks him.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Boy,
Scrunkly, get up!
get up, Scrunkly.
Get up, Scrunkly! Oh shit! Stop! Let me go!
You pathetic little sea rat.
Right. Oh, oh.
Whoa.
Wom.
Exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point.
Oh no.
My Triforce of Power is resonating. Ha ha! At long last, I have found you. Princess Zelda! I was right!
Yeah.
What? What are you talking about? Oh, it's Tetra.
What are you talking about? I don't know any Zelda.
Feigning ignorance will gain you not. Yeah, no. See, this whole thing is actually a stage play. That's why we did the bit earlier about the King of Red Lines, like messing up his lines. Like, there's actually a teleprompter off scene. Tell me, if you are not Zelda, then why do you have this fragment of the Triforce?
I don't know. I'm just built diffy.
Just built Diffy.
I bought it at the.
Oh.
It was on sale at Hot Topic.
I just found it at the Goodwill. Zelda just like donated the Triforce of Wisdom or whatever to Goodwill.
Nah, bird stole it and brought it over. Yes!
Burns
Yes!
it.
Up in flames, yes!
Oh, Kamali's got wings now.
Burn! Just go and burn, no.
That was
I like that he
Kamali.
had his weird little like wood house on top of that whole thing,
Yeah.
just for him, just for vibes.
Well, it was like the front end of a ship. It was really cool. I don't know how it got up there, but like,
Sad little
sucks, don't it?
Yeah, it's
alright.
alright.
Oh yeah, you were the bird guy, weren't you?
She has merely lost consciousness.
Yeah, that
You
was
can find
nice.
more on r/ knocked out. Oh, I did both of them.
Yeah, you did both.
Cabbage, do you want to do the? Do you know? Can you do a Pinocchio? You know the new Pinocchio voice?
Oh.
Father.
Your
'Cause that was
sister has
him.
escaped the Forsaken Fortress with the pirates. You can relax. She's safe now.
Yeah, that was what I did. Lord Valou, you arrived not a moment too soon. We are deeply grateful.
Oh.
So true, bestie.
So
I'm aware of this.
Nasty.
Yet I thought our first priority should be to separate those two from Ganon's grasp.
Oh.
No, I'm not going to Taco Bell. I don't care if the quesaritas.
Oh.
Could you get me, I don't know, cravings? But he's out of earshot. He just left without even asking what I wanted. I'll leave him. Some Baja Blast, perhaps?
Oh.
There it goes.
Bring the blast.
You two give me some
Father,
blast.
when will I learn to get Baja Blast?
Scrunkly, I'll explain things later. Right now, those bastards are going to Taco Bell without us. I must return to the world beneath. So,
We don't need
something
a
kinda
large
happens here.
tornado.
Something sort of happens here that maybe didn't age so good.
Oh?
Yeah, you'll see.
Oh no. His face looks funny. Oh, ow. Scrunkly, you're alright. What is this place? Hey, and Ganondorf.
Ganondorf?
Him.
Nando.
Woo!
Scrunkly, what are you doing? I'm out of the room where you got the Master Sword. Speaking. Just worry.
That's a good question.
Well, Scrunkly and I are the only ones who can speak through stone.
Dare you use what's not yours? Your name is Tetra, correct? I thought this was the king. You must come with Scrunkly to see me at once.
Well, don't you sound important. Fine, we're on our way.
I love her face.
Wherever you are.
I love her face!
Yeah.
Clearly you don't own an air fryer.
Umel.
Scrunkly, what are you waiting for? You heard the stone. You're supposed to show me how to get where that voice is.
Okay.
There is water under the ocean.
There is water under the ocean. We
Say
are
it every
under
time.
the ocean right now.
That's
the
very
ocean.
One Piece of you.
Very One Piece of you.
Days go by.
Just like in the days go by. What the fuck was that?
True.
The fucking what was it? It was the what the fuck is it called? I can't. What's it called? Hold on. My brain's having.
Oh, it is the king.
Hold on. Oh, it is the king. Are you him? Are you the one who?
I still think you. I know, like, we just saw the boat, but I'm still holding on to the idea that this guy is the boat.
Who knows? Anyway, answer me.
That stone has an enhanced version of the gossip stones long spoken of in the legends of Hyrulean royal family. I am the one who made it.
I remember the
It's
gossip
my
stones
IP.
from.
I'm Bill Gates.
I remember the gossip stones from Ocarina.
You made it. Royal family's gossip stone? I'm sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking
so
about.
sassy.
She's so sassy. I love her.
Neither of you heard the tales? Tales of getting trolled? No. Of the kingdom spoken of in the legend of the great hero, the place where the powers of the god lies hidden? It's the metaverse. The gossip stones connect you to a VR headset, and you buy NFTs. Place where you two are now standing
Non-fungible
is Jack's
Triforces.
kingdom.
Can I find keys in an eye there?
Yes. This is Hyrule.
This is Hyrule? It's just like this one place underwater?
And I am its king. Daphne's no Hansen Hyrule of the metaverse. Scrunkly, do you not recognize my voice? Indeed,
It
I am
is
the
the boat.
PS5 inside your brain. I am the one who made you. I'm the king of Red Lions.
I was right!
There was no need for me to reveal my true identity to you, so long as that blade, the Master Sword, could defeat Ganon. And Gord made sure to gaslight you just enough so that you weren't exactly sure what was going on. But now both of you must listen to me. Once long ago, this land of Hyrule was turned into the world of shadows by Ganon, who sought to obtain the power of the gods for his own evil ends. My power alone could not stop that fiend. The only choice was to leave the fate of the kingdom in the hands of the gods. When the gods heard of our pleas, they chose to seal away not only Ganon, but Hyrule
Ganon.
itself.
Come on.
And so with the torrential downpour of
It's got-
rain
it's an
from the
accent.
heavens,
He says Ganon because he got an accent.
our fair kingdom was soon buried beneath the waves,
Buried.
forgotten at the bottom of the
Buried.
ocean.
Buried.
I just like
Well,
the
it's not
emphasis you
lost.
put on that one.
Buried, yeah.
Buried.
For the gods knew that to seal the people away with the kingdom would be to grant Ganon's wish for the destruction of the land.
Good on.
So, before sealing off the kingdom, the gods chose those who would build a new country and command them to take refuge on the mountaintops. They had to draw straws. Kind of fucked up. Those people were your ancestors.
Oh. So the world flooded, and all the mountaintops are now islands.
Exactly. It's like the movie, Waterworld.
Never seen
Hundreds
one.
of years have passed since then. So long as Ganondorf was not revived, Hyrule would remain below, waking from his slumber. Tetra, come to me. We're about to do something problematic.
I like that her name's just 4.
Oh no.
This necklace you wear is a part of a sacred treasure called the Triforce of Wisdom, which has been passed down for many ages within the royal family of Hyrule. Your mother passed this down to you and instructed you to treasure it, to guard it with your life. Am I not correct? Triforce of Wisdom is none other than the sacred power of the gods that we have kept from Ganon's clutches for so many long years. The gods placed upon your ancestors the task of protecting it from evil's grasp. You, too, must abide by the laws of the past. And so the time has come for me to teach you the fate into which you were born, the very reason that you live.
Smaller triangle.
Just a quick question that you want attached to your tan, right? I understand.
Oh
you worked on
god,
that for
I
quite
can't
a
show
while.
this! I can't show this! That's lewd!
Oh
Okay, it's fine.
Look, you can hit a salon up after this.
I put up anti-dox Miku's.
no! Yep.
Amazing.
Give her tan back!
I
You
took your tan
fucking
away,
bitch.
sorry.
You fucking bitch.
Why did they take her tan away?
What a fucking bitch.
Yeah,
I love her little
That
stumpy little fingers.
a little weird.
Why are her fingers so short?
My fate.
You are the true heir to the royal family of Hyrule. And also a cracker. Oh, I can't say that on Twitch.
We're dead. We're done. Bye, everybody.
Stream's over.
Nice knowing you.
Goodbye, digitalherbajobi.twitch.tv.
Last link in the bloodline.
We're dead.
Thanks for streaming. I'll do something about it. I'll figure something out.
No, I forgot. Well, I think you can say it on Twitch. You just can't say that certain things about that.
Mm-hmm. We were talking about
Either
the
way,
we're talking about
we
like
had 9
the snack,
viewers.
the little biscuity cookie thing.
Yeah, the crackers. Yeah.
Yeah, she is a delightful little treat. A little salty
Like,
snack.
little salty- Wait, I didn't even get to say it.
You're confused, aren't you? I suppose that's just to be expected.
A cracker is like a little
Which one's
treat.
Scrunkly, is it me? Scrunkly.
Yeah.
Scrunkly. I'm terribly
I don't know.
sorry. This is the king speaking.
Fucking!
This is the
Terribly
king.
sorry that you have been caught up in these events. But now that it is known that Tetra is indeed Princess Zelda,
Yeah, she's speechless. She's white now and she's speechless.
Ganon will be searching frantically for this child in an attempt to get her the power of the gods that she possesses. He'll not rest until he's found her, which is why I made her white. I think it should throw him off. If he succeeds, my ancient kingdom under the sea will be turned into a land of shadow and despair, and so will the world, above the waves. Scrunkly, I need you to lend me your strength in this dark hour. I have a suspicion about what has caused the Master Sword to lose his power.
Boob uncensored?
That's why I have anti-dox Miku's here.
I think he'll be fine. Yeah, it doesn't really. The reason that someone got in trouble for saying that was because they made other comments about it, which
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
also I don't think they were that much worse. That's just my opinion. I haven't even listened to the video, but that's my understanding of it. I need you to come with me back to the lands above the water and return the power to repel evil to the Master Sword.
Also, we're so small that no one fucking cares about us.
Exactly. No one's gonna report.
Listen, everyone in chat, don't report us.
Yeah, don't
Which I'm
report.
pretty sure you were planning on not doing anyway.
You were drawing and you pulled up a nude reference?
That's really funny. Hopefully, like, nothing happens. I doubt it will, but that's really funny.
Yeah.
He's like, didn't think about it.
It's far too dangerous for you to join us in this task. Fortunately, this sacred chamber is not yet known to Ganon.
I'm pretty sure Ganon knows about it. Because he was like, go back to down below where you got this bitch-ass toothpick sword.
You know, I've just been reminded. I'm confused as to why Zelda turns white because the king stays relatively brown.
Stays colored.
Pretty dark. Like, why?
You know what I think it
Scruffy,
is?
We must go.
You know what I think it is?
What?
They didn't actually, like, she didn't change at all. The king just, like, activated some, like, King Jitsu. And, like, he's like, King Jitsu, third form, instant makeup application. And just, like, quickly did, like, an entire makeover scene. And, like, you didn't see it, but, like, she's covered in foundation right now.
The Triforce's race.
It's just a bunch of baby powder.
Triforce's racist! How do you get over there? What the fuck is he doing?
I'm using my teleportation powers.
His teleportation
just like
jutsu.
in Naruto. In Naruto terms, a genjutsu.
He's got fucking Naruto jutsu.
Got a clip of it? Oh no.
Oh
I
no.
don't know how to say this. I don't know how to say. There you go.
Alright, I was reading chat.
Good. Everything that's happened to you and your poor sister, it's all been my fault.
Oh, clip of the boob. That's unfortunate.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry that you got a clip of the boob. Alright, bye!
Whatever.
You can just hang out here in this circular room with nothing to do.
I guess I'm not gonna
Careful.
eat anything. I'm just gonna sit in the stone and
Yeah.
just gonna stare at the
Oh,
ground.
you like a
She's
good
got
bench.
She's gonna be like pure white by the time we get back because of the lack of sunlight. So,
Oh,
like,
we're just gonna
and,
seal her in there, huh? Bye!
No food, no light, no air, nothing. Just death.
Yeah, just death. Alright, so can we... Alright, is this a good place to stop?
Probably.
It's not a bad place to stop. I think it's fine. The fact that the Master Sword lost the power to repel evil suggests to me that something has happened to the sages who infused the blade with the god's power. The sages should be here in Hyrule, in the Wind Temple to the north and the Earth Temple to the south, praying to the gods. You must head for those two temples to see what has happened to the sages in an attempt to find a way to recover the power to repel evil.
We're gonna get new characters?
Unfortunately, Ganon seems to have erected some kind of magical barrier down here in Hyrule, blocking our path to the temples.
And
Yeah,
unfortunately...
did you just giggle at the word erected?
And unfortunately,
Look, he's erected
Majimi
a
does
tower.
not know the tech to get past the barrier.
Ganon has erected a massive tower in the fields. But each temple should have another entrance up high upon Hyrule's mountaintops, which are now islands above the sea. Every word in orange is going to be read wrong. As always, I shall mark these places on your Sia cart.
See a cart?
See a cart.
If you see a cart, say a cart.
I didn't know there was I didn't know there was a cart for Sia problematic.
Sealing away the
Stay
last
much
white woman
longer.
left on her?
Look, Scrunkly, it'll be problematic if we stay here much longer. We shall draw our enemy's attention to our ratios. We must return to the surface immediately. We have to gather our stands.
I
Alright.
just realized I also still have the gun in my hand, don't I?
Do you? Yeah, you do.
What do you mean a gun in your hand?
She's got a gun!
Look at stream! Look at stream! I have a gun in my
She's
hand!
good. Alright, so that's all the time I have for today. Because I have work tomorrow at like 5 a.m. Ugh.
Sleepy, bitch.
So I have to go to bed like in an hour or so. But thank you everyone who stopped by.
I'm glad I could accidentally pop it.
Yeah, thank you Cabbage for accidentally popping in and saying well. We do Wind Waker every Wednesday, Wind Waker Wednesdays. So if you liked Wind Waker, feel free to stop by again. Next week. further on the week, tomorrow, Gord, did we want to do that tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Ultra Kill tomorrow.
Yes, and I will
So,
be stopping in
presuming-
as the resident
presuming Cat
Ultra
might
Kills
pop by. Anybody might pop-
speedrunner.
Yo.
I almost got a
playing
sub
Mark?
50 today. I almost got sub 50 minutes on the game today, and the only reason I didn't is because I flubbed P1.
As it goes.
Friday,
When do you-
that is
when do you
April
plan-
1st. My schedule is wrong. It says super hot, but I forgot that that's April 1st. So super hot's going to be moved to next week.
Be normal.
Normal stuff. But
Stuff will be on Friday.
however, we will be doing stuff Friday. Very normal normal core things.
Yeah,
With
normal
Gord and
core,
Cabbage again.
normal time.
My
yeah,
two bestest plant themed friends in the world.
That's
That is pretty gay.
Just saw the comment sealing up the last white woman
Yeah.
left on her.
Really funny. Saturday is Tails Gets Trolled.
Yes.
And then Sunday is my big speedrun race against Harvester Core Unit 86.
I'm fucking excited.
Yeah, Lisa, thank you guys for stopping by. I always appreciate seeing people come out and chat and have a good time. Wind Waker streams are a little different than my regular content because it's more just, hanging out with my friends. Wind Waker, they're just like, I just want to hang out with my friends and have an excuse to just chat with them.
Easy.
And not that we don't hang out outside of streams, but like
I was gonna say, we literally
we spend that like all the time, but like I was like, I want to like, just do this on stream too.
Yes.
But yeah, like thank you for stopping by. Do either of you two have anything you want to plug? I already plugged our Friday, but
Friday's the only thing I can think of.
Right.
For me at least.
And Gord, we also
Something on
plugged
Friday,
it tomorrow.
probably 5 p.m.
Yeah.
PST, maybe earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
We didn't even work out a time, really.
I think probably has to be a little later because of my schedule.
Mhm.
Probably.
Oh, okay.
Does work. I can also see if I can maybe switch on that day. Or do I have a full day? Oh, I don't know. Ugh.
We,
I mean,
we
you-
will see. Keep an eye out on Friday. If you guys are in my Discord, I always like try to announce things there.
Yes.
You can also both start before me, and I could just literally jump in whenever
Yes.
too.
Let me link the Discord.
So true. So true.
Our good old I'll use this command today. Does that one work?
Scorf?
No.
Nope.
It does.
No. What? What the fuck?
Stop bullying me.
Stop bullying. It's because I used to like always accidentally link the Discord, and it like obviously didn't work, and people would bully me over it. So I just turned it into a real command. But since we were talking
Amazing.
about Ganondorf, I decided I'd link the Discord.
Crenando. Good old Crenando.
If you guys aren't in there, stop by. I think most of you are already in there. But yeah, that's where I announce things. Or do you have anything else to announce?
I don't have any more plugs than that.
Honestly, the next 3 days, we're all gonna be together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna be
The only-
some good vibes.
Like our next 3 days, it's just gonna be us all on streams.
The only thing I can plug for myself is I think April I'll finally be able to stream regularly again. So
Yes.
Pog. That is very pog.
Maybe I'll play some Sonic Colors next week. Who knows?
Sonic Colors. Maybe I'll stop in on that just to bully you some more.
I'll bully you, bitch.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get
Fuck
bullied.
you. Good time.
Let's find someone to raid.
Buddy, I have a few people on here.
I got some people too.
You got the people? Okay.
Yeah. Let's raid.
I think I know who to raid. I think I know who you're gonna raid,
Who?
but it's just a guess. I'll wait until you do.
Who do you think? I want to know who you think.
I thought you were gonna raid V
I am gonna raid V.
because you mentioned the most so much. And I'm like, I haven't seen V in a minute. I'm
Mhm.
Jimmy over
Yeah.
here.
Win.
I'm gonna raid V. You guys know me so well. We're gonna raid V. Yes, next 2 days should be a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry if you can't tune in particular day.
Possibly.
There's gonna be another day.
Exactly.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Maybes. I appreciate
I mean, I
that.
feel like that's every week anyway.
Hmm.
We all
Alright.
end up pull up.
I don't know what V is doing, but she's coming back from her hiatus because she moved recently. So make sure we all give her some love and support for her return.
I checked her channel really quick before you rated, just in case
Yeah.
she was on credits. Something to do with noodles. I
Yeah,
saw.
they're
so it
watching
should be
like
fun little
food.
vibes.
right. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I will see you guys whenever next time, maybe tomorrow on Gorge channel. Bye bye.
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 2 crimes.
2 crimes.
You crimes. Ooh, that is food. Ooh,
That is
well,
food, yeah.
that's-
What I